Donuts.
Oh!
I got rained on.
I look like a Greek fisherman is what I was saying. Catherine's literally just walked in.
I look like an 80s comedian.
And more importantly, why are so many tier ones writing to me asking for... Oh, we can get rid of that donor bar. Why are so many tier ones writing to me asking for postcards? Why are so many people... Please don't change the letters. It's not TGMA. It has to remain TLNA. It has to. It has to.
See, I've just pulled my jacket on.
It has to remain TLNA. The Queen is in focus. There we go. It has to remain TLNA.
Yeah.
Don't change. Don't give us.
Don't mess with the brand.
Morning great is here. No, it has to. We need a new name, but it has to be TLNA.
TLNA in brackets morning edition.
It has to be. It has to be. Now, here's what I want to talk to you about. Why? Good morning. Why are there so many tier ones asking me for...
Donuts.
It backfired quite badly.
Oh, yeah.
We've gone from 10 tier 2s to close to 100.
Shit, man, I've got to write a lot of postcards.
Well, I've started doing some addresses today.
Thanks.
Right.
I was thinking if we managed to do 10 each a day.
Well, I'm doing the addresses, you're doing the messages. The addresses are harder than the messages because I've got a
they're
copy.
not. I've got to think of something different for everyone.
It's right the same old...
No.
All right. I'll do
They'll
some.
compare,
But-
you know, they talk.
But you send us emails. Right, Gatford is a tier 1. And Gatford said... Gatford, you would think... By the way, Gary's a band.
No, Gary's after the double peen incident.
DJ Moo is banned. So I sent out a message, right? Could someone... Actually, I've got the text of the message I sent out, right? I've got the text. No, Andrew, no. That's Patreon. Your Patreon, Andrew. Your Patreon. Jeez. Right. This is Gatford's idea.
F-tlog. For the love of God.
This was Gatford's idea, and he's ballsed it up. So this is the message I sent out, right? This is the message I sent out to, and admittedly, I sent it out. It's tiny. I sent it out to everyone. Close your eyes and listen to this, and let me know if there's any confusion. It goes to every subscriber, okay? Because there's no way around it.
Mm-hmm.
Title: Postcards for tiers 2 and 3. Hello, tiers 2 and 3. You are going to get a postcard. Please send me a message with your address and we shall get it out to you. I won't use this address for anything else, I promise. My whispers are open. Who do you think that postcard is for?
Well, you say it twice, don't you?
Yeah.
But then again, you know, we've had a unban request from someone who couldn't work out why they were banned and their name is Big Wobbly Spunk Bomb.
I'm so...
So there's no accounting for people's common sense, you know?
I'm so annoyed with Gatford because it's his idea, right? And then
what is he doing to contribute to this? Nothing.
I mean, there's so much going on. My search bar in my computer doesn't work. So I go to type in the type here to search, and it worked 2 days ago, Skype. Oh, it doesn't work. So I have to go here, and I've Googled, here's what's going to happen later on today. I'm resetting my computer like I did before when it glitched. I'm resetting my computer because otherwise I can't do anything. So we're going to reset the computer. Do you want to hear something funny? This is my new thing now, right? This is my new thing. This is a message I got. This is a message I got on Saturday night, 10:49.
Yeah.
Listen to this, right? Or you might not, but no, you should. Let me just change the settings. This is a message I got. 1,000 viewers straight away.
Apparently we're on the front page.
Welcome to our new slot.
Oh no, come on.
Right. So we'll talk about this. Right. So this is my new hobby. Right. That's the microphone, speakers. That's okay. This should work. So you should hear this, right?
Fuck you motherfucking porn.
Right. So that's the message. Play it again for those who missed it.
Fuck you motherfucking porn.
Okay.
What was the last word? Tard.
Tard. So this is what I do now.
Oh, right.
This is what I do now. This is, by the way, did we get 1,000? Anyway, this is what I do now. This is what I do.
Welcome to the EE voicemail. I'm sorry, but the person you've called is not available. Please leave your message after the tone. After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Hello, yeah, this is the police. We've been given this number because we believe it's been sending out malicious and abusive phone calls. We'd appreciate it if you could call into your local police station as soon as possible so we can question you. Thank you.
Does that classify as impersonating a police officer?
No, because they don't really talk like that.
No, they don't. Right. I think they train that out of them.
Like a trap. So, I don't understand why the phone lines are open, by the way, guys. You want to call us? This is it. That camera's slightly on the wonk. It's just that one that's on the wonk. That one. Main shot clean. Okay. So, I don't know how to make it any clearer to people. We've been saying this for ages. The postcards are only for tiers 2 and 3. It's been too successful. We're only doing it for 2 months. We had 10 tier 2s. We're close to 100.
And when we say we're doing it for 2 months, I will be writing constantly for 2 months.
Yeah. So,
in fact, I don't know what I'm doing here now. I should be writing.
So, Hazy doesn't understand what he is. He's a pain in the bloody arse. You're a tier 1. Right? So I sent that message out, and it has to go out to everyone because that's how the system is. Otherwise, and I'll be sending out 140, including the tier 3s, whispers to everyone. That would take me forever, right? So I've got a spreadsheet with the names on, and I mustn't forget to play any adverts. I've got a spreadsheet with all of the names on.
Yes.
And the tiers. But there is a chance, I downloaded that this morning, but there is a chance that someone might have upgraded since I downloaded it, right?
There's always one that falls through the net.
So I've had all of these people get in touch saying, yeah, I'll have a postcard, please. And I go onto the spreadsheet. And if it's a tier 2 or 3, highlight them yellow, I write the address down on a postcard. But if it's not a tier 2 or 3, then I have to go back to them and go, I'm really sorry, I've got you down here as a tier 1.
Why do you write on a postcard and send it to them?
I've got you down here as a tier 1. So what? So what? So what?
Oh, it's fun and games, isn't it?
It's not. It's right. Let's have a little look. We've got some whispers here. So we're going to go to the spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Spreadsheet fun. I won't show you the spreadsheet because that is
secret
classified information.
Yeah.
So,
by the way, if you're new here, drop us a follow, please, because we do a lot of fun stuff and we don't want you to miss out. Do it.
Okay. So, McPaul's is definitely a tier 2. I know that because he bangs on about it.
Oh, don't he, though?
All the freaking time. So we go to McPaul's on
we're getting follows.
On the spreaders.
People are paying me today. What the hell is going on?
I don't want any more tier... No more... Well, hang on. You have to tell me if we get any tier 2s or tier 3s during this because that just buggers it up.
David Williams subscribed with Prime.
That doesn't count.
No.
That's we love you, Prime. So then what
Brown Eyes Dolly subscribed at tier 2.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, we're supposed to say thank you.
Oh, Brown Eyed Dolly. I'm going to whisper you. I don't know how to whisper you. What's that? Timeout? No. Mod. Whisper.
I mean, there's a big
This is an awful system.
Big purple button that says whisper.
Brown Eyed Dolly, can you whisper me your address?
Whisper.
Right. So McPaul's says, so we call it right. So I write the address. Paul. And his address is 36 Jones Street. Probably shouldn't be saying this out loud, but it just...
Banger, because he's a drummer.
Didn't he?
Banger, I don't even know her.
G8 Summit happening soon. And then I signed that. Right.
Oh, no.
So he's ticked off, right? So... Now, right, let's find... Now, I don't recognise this name. So what we do is so I've got it... Right, hang on. H-I. Right, that's a tier 2. Okay, apologies. Right, here we go. 43 Nick. I'm not quite sure how the tiers work. I was going by the email you sent. Yeah, the email said tier 2.
Everyone needs to chill out. It's only 11 minutes past 10 on a Monday. We have a lot of week to go.
What
is required is... What the hell has happened here to my equipment? What we need here is...
Right, Ginger Ninja, you're tier 1.
Everybody call out.
Ginger Ninja, you're tier 1. You're tier 1. I'm going to reply.
Tier 1.
You're tier 1.
Oh.
You're tier 1. Gatford, what tier are you? Hang on a minute, Catherine. I don't think they can see that.
Read and heed, my friends.
Here he is.
Read and heed.
Here he is. Let's phone this piece of trash up. By the way, Gary's a band. This is the only Gary we're allowing. Gary Food.
Gerald.
Yes.
Oi!
Hi.
What tier are you? What tier are you?
Well,
Maybe slightly less aggressive.
May I ask a question
He's
first?
pissed me off.
May I ask a question?
No, answer the question. What tier are you?
I am tier 1.
Right. Whose idea was it to give postcards to tier 2s and tier 3s?
It was an idea I submitted at a production.
Right. So stop. Your idea to give postcards to tiers 2 and tiers 3. You're tier 1. Right. Listen to this message. What? I'm sorry for being so angry.
I find it a little bit upsetting.
This was supposed to be a really loving alternative to Piers Morgan,
Because
right?
people have just got up and now they're getting absolutely Rosted.
Right. So just tell me, just stop me, Gatford, when you hear the bit in this message that says tier 1s will get a postcard, okay? Postcards for tiers 2 and 3 is the title.
I'll stop you there.
Okay, he's gone straight in. He's stopping me there. He's heard something that makes him think tier 1s will get a postcard. Gatford,
What
over
could
to
that
you,
be,
sir.
I wonder?
You sent me an email.
No.
Yes.
No.
You.
I sent all subscribers an email.
If you don't know how to do a list of just 2 tiers and 3s, that ain't my fault.
I do. It's called a spreadsheet, and I've got it. The flaw in the Twitch system is you can only send an email to... We're out of focus.
Focus, everybody, focus.
You can only send an email to all subscribers.
So you're blaming Twitch?
No, I'm blaming you. You're blaming Twitch.
If you'd outsourced this to someone with a bit of, I don't know, technical know-how, you would have only been sent the email
Right.
2 and 3.
Umska's in trouble. Umska did this. Umska said, so I'm guilty of this. I did not understand about the tiers. Received an email to me, so assumed it was for me. Guess I'm just not used to receiving emails addressed to me specifically to say they are not for me. Guess I confused it. It wasn't addressed to you. It was at the top, right? At the top. Oh, I know what's going on here. At the top, it says, hey.
Do you need me here, or do you think I should get the backlights out? I think that might help with the focusing.
You
trying to make myself useful.
Tia, it says you got sent a message, but thank you, Catherine. I'm so angry, Catherine. I'm sorry you've walked into a house of anger.
I noticed a little bit of touch.
So, Gatford's very quiet. Good, I'm glad he's quiet, because I don't want his voice heard by the nation. But Gatford, you've given me, this is a really big job that I don't want to do, but we did it because you suggested it. And now you're giving me more work to do. Gary's a band because of the Peens.
That's got nothing to do with me, and my name is Gatford, as you said several times on this phone.
Your mother said you were Gary. You're calling your mother a liar. A good, decent Christian woman, you're calling her a liar.
My relationship with my mother is
Mother's
completely
Day,
different.
just gone.
Mother's Day has just gone and you're urinating on the seat she sat on.
That's a different subject. Look, If you can't get your technical parts right, that's not on me.
The technical parts are right. The technical parts are the words which say tiers 2 and tiers 3. You get a postcard. Doesn't say tier 1s. Doesn't say patrons.
I am signed
Goodbye. Not in the mood. That's for you. That message is for you, Gatters. Good morning, everyone. This is
Anyway, nice to see you. All right.
So this is TLNA. We're doing this for a week because I found out when I was streaming in the morning, we quite often get more viewers than we get in the evening. And the same thing is happening now. Floss says, my email says, hey Floss1412, TLNA sent you a message. So I will take that as you sending me a message. I didn't know. Don't
even.
Peter.
Good morning.
Good morning, Pete. Lovely to have one of my...
Oh, Super Saint 76. Have a good week. Can't watch. Working.
Oh.
Well, you're here now, aren't you? What's the matter? Also, we don't need to hear arrivals and departures. If you're here, you're here, and we're grateful for it.
Talk to me, Pete. Speak to me.
Yeah,
Make me happy.
Yeah, so I've had an email saying that I'm entitled to a postcard.
Right, let me just check. Let's find. Let me just check
Holy shit.
what we do. What is your name on What is your name on Twitter?
My name on Twitter. What's on the tapes?
Okay, so we go to the spreadsheet.
Brown Eyes Dollies gifted some subs.
Oh, don't give
and they're
them-
all tier 2.
Oh, Brown Eyes
You
Dolly,
shit.
stop it!
You shit.
Stop it!
Why would you do that?
Come on! This is a stupid idea, and it's Gatford's, and I hate him. Pete, it says on here you're a tier 1, mate.
Well, yeah, I do the Amazon Prime thing, but I had the email saying that I'm entitled to one. So.
Okay, this really.
I feel like this was supposed to be a nice thing, and they're ruining it.
I'm genuinely pissed off with all of you. We are giving up our morning. This was going to be like a lovely... my sprained ankle hurts. A lovely...
I'm sure we'll hear more about that
beautiful
soon.
lady, want to come and ride on my boat there? Beautiful, hey, beautiful lady. Hey, beautiful lady, come and ride on my boat. Okay, no more. Did we get 1,225 followers over the weekend when we weren't here? It's possible.
What?
It's just what that says, but I don't...
That can't
Oh,
be.
yeah, we have...
Huh?
We have, because we've crossed over 17,000. We were on like 16,500 roughly, and now we're nearly at 18,000. So let me get this right.
Which one of you did that?
We get more viewers in the morning when we've been a nighttime show for 6 months, and we get more followers when we're not streaming.
We can only take that as a very strong hint.
What is going on?
If you are here now and you're not following us, we'd love it if you would.
Actually, no. David Scotted.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You can. Awesome. You're coming out of my wrong speaker.
Pardon?
I saw that. So ironically, I think the only people who should have got postcards don't have an email because both me and Jim don't. So maybe it's just reversed it.
How did you not? Right. What that's your fault.
That's probably my Twitch settings, to be honest.
Here's what's going to happen. Right. I sent the email out as a scat. Why are you looking so confused?
I'm feeling
Because
confused.
the audio's not working, and I'm just trying to sort it whilst you talk.
Okay. Well, we could wait. So he can't hear me. I'm saying something important and
Give him some
profound.
thinking music.
Oh,
you can't.
I haven't got
No,
that
you're
computer.
coming out the laptop. It's fine. It's fine.
That was a scattergun approach to get as many people as I could, and then because I'm not sending out whispers to 150
Oh,
people.
for heaven's sake, no.
All right. So what is happening is I sent this. Are we really loud, by the way, guys? We're peaking on there. We're peaking on there. If I do that, there we go. So I sent out the message, right? And that was so that as many people, tier 2s and tier 3s, would get back. And then there will be less people I would have to
Fewer.
approach directly.
Fewer people.
Okay, I mean, comme si, comme ça, potato, potato. So then there would be less
Potato is wrong.
people. No one says potato.
No,
do they?
exactly. So it's a bad example.
Yeah, it's a really strange one. That
poor
that
one.
whole song collapses.
Yeah.
So whatever, Dave. Whatever your point was, sure. Yeah, why not? I don't care.
What he's
No,
saying
it's
is
funny that it's.
he needs a postcard. He needs to give us his stuff.
Whisper me your address.
Yeah, I'm on it. It's just funny that it's just gone the other way around. It was always going to be that way, wasn't it? To be honest.
It was
wouldn't
Gatford's
have been-
idea. It's never happening again. We're doing it this. We've committed to this month and next month, so legally we're probably going to have to do it. Although, do we have to do it next month? Because actually, we're going to do it this month and next month, and then after that, we're never doing it again. Shut up, big boy! You're really pissing me off.
There's been a twist in the cat tail this weekend as well.
So we got Big Boy,
Bigger boy.
Bigger Boy. There's another cat has rocked up. He didn't eat that food I put out for him.
It's
You know-
because he's living somewhere.
I don't know if you've seen that John Lennon clip where a weirdo turns up at his house and he goes, "Are you hungry? Have you eaten? Come on, I'll make you a sandwich." That was like me with Bigger Boy last night.
We're not calling him Huge Boy or Biggest Boy or
'Cause we
anything like
don't
that
know.
because
But there's a
be
massive
a bigger.
cat that looks exactly like Big Boy, but bigger, and he's got a moustache. No, I'm doing that. I've got a moustache. And
you don't have to indicate.
I don't have to.
You can just do that.
Yeah.
Not that. It's that now.
and
for you.
he's been out. He just stares through the kitchen door like this. Just comes up to the door and looks.
What, with his hands up?
Yeah, he's got
That
his
is
paws
weird.
up. He's got
That
his
is
little
fair
paws
play.
up.
That's weird.
Hey, Mr. Trippy Games, this is the only
Maybe he's
phone.
looking for Big Boy.
Could
I
be.
think he is. There does seem to be a little.
Big Boy had blood all down his Laughing Cavalier chest the other day.
It wasn't his. And what I've said to Ian is he's killed and he will kill again.
Dave, thank you very much for your call. Send me a whisper, please. This is the only phone-in show on Twitch. If you're in the UK, you can call this phone number that's coming up on your screen now.
Yeah.
It's a normal rate number. It's just my home number, 0203 286 6370. If you are in the United States, however, you can change the number. You could also Skype, TLNA. Now, Skype, when we normally do this show, weeknights from 10, stands for The Late Night Alternative. All this week, we're doing it in the morning. 10 till 1, except Wednesday. We'll explain about that in a bit. It's 10 till 12. So the show's happening, but it's a little bit shorter. So it's 10 till 1. So we need a new... What does TLNA stand for? And I know you'll complain about this, Caterfer. You can't see it, but that's just the way things go. What does TLN... We need a new TLNA for the letters. We've got the letters. We need the words. The late night advance doesn't make sense.
The late night after party.
Well, there's a P. Unless you'd say after party was
After party.
hyphenated. After party. Ian Bish is changing the letters. No.
No.
No. The night late alternator. Well, that doesn't make sense. Looking nice attitude, says Ollie. Best one so far, and that's shit.
Oh, Jimbo, you are funny. Talk, listen, never argue. Come on. Come on now.
So you can phone us up about anything. The late morning alternative, BAPT. You're changing a letter. 2 losers need answers.
Oh.
I can swear a little bit more. I'm not going to swear. My kids aren't watching. Big Boy's really... I'm tempted.
Here's the thing.
I'm going to Hansel and Gretel you.
This Big Boy experiment has backfired, right?
It's a
First
pain
of
in
all,
the arse.
He was just this kind of mysterious figure at the end of the garden. Then he was someone you were trying to win over. Now he's a constant attention seeker. Oh, Dad. Has he got poo on his tail again?
No.
Small mercies.
Hello, pudding pie.
Who have you murdered this morning?
I watched a great... So, if you're a tier 2 or 3, can you whisper me your address, please?
Hello.
Robin Lord just says, hello.
Hiya.
Who are you, Rob? Right, Robin Lord. If you just whispered hello, right? This is why I don't have whispers open.
Big Boy coffee's not for cats. You won't like it.
Can we find out, mods? Is Robin Lord 121? Is he a subscriber? What is he? What is he? Is he a subscriber? Who is he? Please, who is he? Who is Robin Lord 121? How do I find it? At Robin Lord 121. How do I find? Who is he?
What are you doing?
Who
Just writing
is
his
he?
name.
I thought if I wrote his name, I could click on it.
That's that sorted.
I thought if I could write his name, I could click on it. He just whispered me. I don't want to. I'm banning your chat, he says! He's banned in my chat! Well, do you know what?
Well, that makes things tricky, doesn't it, Robin?
You're banned in my whispers now as well, you bellend. Jeez. Dear God. And the search bar doesn't work on my computer. It just stopped working. It just stopped working.
Because that stuff is none of your business. It's decided. Anything you don't know now, none of your business. Enough. No more searching. Just deal with what you've got.
Always new depths, tier 1, but if I whisper my address, can I have one of the leftover ones at the end of the day, like the vaccine? No, you can't. No. Quite simply, no.
The rate we're going, we're going to need more postcards.
Well, we are going to need more postcards. It was an awful idea from Gatford, who isn't a mod, isn't a tier 3, and yet somehow was at the tier 3 mods Christmas do.
Am I imagining it? Or when we were kids, was there a thing you could buy that you could attach to a pencil and it had like an arm on it, and then you could have another pencil on it?
Oh, and it would copy lines.
Yeah.
It would do lines,
Can I get a couple of them?
Yeah, we'll do that.
I do 2 at a time.
All right, I'm making the call. We only do it for this month. Because if they're not subscribed, we're only doing it for this month. Because if they're not subscribed now...
They're all going to do it.
Legally, on a legal... Where's Richard Gregorian?
Do we have a lawyer in the house?
Hang on. Why Patreons? I love my Patreons so much.
I'm sensing a big butt. Like Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Why are they getting involved in this?
Oh, because they are. Just by their very nature, they're involved people.
Right. But Jim, you've not lost any money. Jim, we have a recorded verbal contract, but you've not lost any money. Let me phone up Richard Gregorian.
Oh, yeah, I could get a stamp.
Sorry?
I could get a stamp made. Thanks. Wish you were here. Love Ian and Kath.
That's not bad.
I mean, would you be highly offended?
What's Richard Gregorian's phone number? It'll be on his website. What's his website? gelaw.co.uk.
Yes.
All right, so we go to gelaw.co.uk. There we go. Let's go. Let's have a little look at his website here. Right. So, we're getting there. We haven't even started the show yet. We've got loads to talk about. Call us today. Right.
Oh, I wonder if Richard wears one of those.
He needs to. He needs to.
I'd love to see it.
Right, okay, it doesn't matter about that. Matty? Right. So. Actually, there's no phone number. There's no phone numbers on there. There's no phone numbers on this, and no one was doxed.
So, Matty, retract.
Retract, Matty. Retract. Right, so... So much to talk about.
And we're doing this.
And we're doing this bollocks.
I hope you people are happy and satisfied.
And you people is racist, so you can't say that. I genuinely wanted this to be quite a newsy show. How come we've had 1,000 followers?
I think it's because of the rage. They love it.
Answer the phone, goddamn lawyer.
Please hold the line. Due to the current COVID-19 outbreak, call wait times may be longer than usual. We will answer your call.
Good morning, GE Law Solicitors. How may I help?
Hello, is Richard there, please?
Richard, let me double check if he's available.
Can you tell him it's Ian and Catherine?
Ian.
Thank you.
Catherine.
We're on In the Shop. No swearing today, Scott. You're absolutely right.
Okay. Unfortunately, he's not He's not available. I mean, I can take your name and your contact number. So your name was Ian Catherine. And I
Ian
will,
and Catherine,
just
yeah,
send
and the phone number is 0203
Yep,
286
yep.
6370.
70. That's 0203 286 6370.
That's it, yeah.
Okay, and your email address, please?
It's late night alternative
Yep,
at gmail.com.
gmail.com. That's late night alternative at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just send this across. What's the call in regards to?
It's he knows who we are. It's about a legal. It's about am I about to break the law?
Right. Okay.
I don't want to. By the way, I'm not getting any pleasure out of this. I need to know if what I'm about to do is illegal or not.
Right. Concerns if. All right. I'll send this across now.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
And then, by then he will get in contact with you. Okay.
Okay, this gun's getting heavy, so thank you. That'd be great.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. That's gelaw.co.uk. Here, right. Let's
Here's his phone number.
Oh, so you've got his other phone number.
Yeah.
Right. All right. But let's.
Of course I have. I work with you.
A criminal. That's not nice. Actually, that's an unpleasant thing to say about me.
Well.
1,500 viewers. Just saying.
Well, they know that we're getting lawyers involved. It's got to be good watching.
What other shows?
We've only been on for 31 minutes. We've already got getting the lawyers involved.
What other shows are doing spreadsheets and law?
It's a fair point, that.
No, I don't get a yes day. Oh, actually, I think they said I'd get a yes day anyway in the end. My 11-year-old saved my life the other day.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, this is Richard Gregorian from Gregorian Emerson. Please leave a message and I'll call you right back. Thank you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Hello, Richard. It's Ian and Catherine.
Hello.
We need to know if we're about to break the law. We're on air this morning until 1-ish. And we're very close to doing something that may or may not be illegal.
Probably is.
We'd love for you to find a loophole.
I think it's dodgy, if not illegal.
Dodgy, I'm fine with.
I think it's frowned upon.
Frowned upon, I'm fine with. Illegal.
I think it's immoral.
Illegal in front of people.
Yeah.
I'm not so happy with. So please give us a call. May God bless you. Right.
There you go.
Let's phone this guy up. Let's see what this guy wants. 0203.
Thank you for calling. I'm sorry I can't take your call at the moment. Please leave a message and I will get back to you as soon as I can.
Jesus.
Why is everyone putting us on hold?
0203 286 6370 is the phone number if you want to give us a call. No swearing today. So, excuse me. It's an early morning show. A lot of fun things happening with my computer.
Yeah.
Search bar doesn't work anymore. So that's fun. What happened there?
Nothing.
There we go.
Something.
There we go. Hello. I'm sorry Ian and Catherine can't take your call right now. They're busy talking to an idiot somewhere else. Please leave your message after the beep.
Oops.
I hung up! Ah! You absolute idiot. I hate you.
Oh.
We beat you. We beat you. Beat him.
Oh,
He's an OBE.
I feel better now, don't you?
Oh, I feel so much. He's an OBE. And we beat him.
I think we won.
We destroyed him. It's pathetic. Boom, 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 boom.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Yeah, exactly. He got an OBE from a family of known racists. They were all laughing at him as he went. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Scott's got us on in the shop. That means that Scott isn't listening to James O'Brien. Yes!
I'm totally telling James O'Brien now.
Yes!
James.
Scott's listening to us.
I bet he's listening to both because he's like that.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. Ring him and check him up on him.
I'm not going to ring him. That would be I'm not going to ring it.
Good. Let's not ring him.
You can ring us though, guys, about absolutely anything you want. It's a chitty chatty show. I did kind of want today to be a little bit
serious.
newsier. Yeah, to try it.
We could try to do current affairs and that, and like news, science.
Science.
Science. You know, more of the meatier issues.
Science.
Hello, Balcony Shirts.
Hello, can I speak to Scott, please?
It's Lee here. Can I help? He's just popped out.
Has he really popped out though, Lee?
I'm just keeping a very straight face.
Has he?
I've got a totally straight face. All I'm saying is he's just popped out. I've tried to stop him popping out, but he's popped out.
I don't believe he's popped out.
When
Lee.
you say popped out, has he gone upstairs for a
steady?
He's very, very busy. Very busy.
Can we speak back to Lee again, please? Because I prefer him over you, Scott.
How are you doing? This is good. This is good at this time. It's like the old days.
Just be quiet. I want to listen.
Oh, okay. Well, you want to see if you're on in the background?
No, I want to see if James O'Brien's on in the background. Shush.
Well, you want to see if you're on in the background? No.
Oh, turn your stream off, please, caller.
He's not on in the background.
Ryan says, I got an email about postcards. Ryan, I'm clicking on you. You're a tier 2. You're a tier 2.
Yes, you did.
Scott, tell us a little bit about yourself, how you first got into T-shirts and all that stuff, yeah?
Well, I was 20 years old, and I can't. I've got nothing, man. I've got nothing. I've got to be sensible in the shot with Lee.
Lee is a punk rock star. Lee got 9 out of Lee's latest album got 9 out of 10 in the music magazine.
Did you see that? He just waltzes in with magazines with huge 2-page reviews of himself.
We should get Lee on as a guest.
Well, yeah. You want to go on the TLNA as a guest?
Not now.
Yes.
Not now.
Not now, but yes, he would love to.
Not now, because I'd have to Wikipedia him.
Yep.
This is great, though. I'm loving it at this time of the day.
Do you think?
Yeah.
We've got more viewers than we normally get.
Watching.
Loads of people watching. It means we haven't got any of those annoying Americans. We haven't got MZ. We haven't got St. John. Any of those losers watching.
And all the racist children are at work or school, not work.
Brilliant. And it looks nice with the natural light in your room, if you don't mind me saying.
Yeah. This isn't my room. This is a studio we've had built.
In the studio, yeah.
This is a studio we have built at Pinewood that exactly replicates my house.
Yep.
But everything is 3.7% bigger.
And the Queen's come to open it.
You should make the background available as a downloadable background so people can green screen themselves.
I've thought about doing. Well, we've got that actually.
Oh, that'd be that's a
Where
thought.
is? Oh, I might have taken it off when I tidied things up. We've got it. We've got a film of the background.
It's
but
that
nighttime.
kind of enterprising notion that means that Balks is ahead of the T-shirt game.
There you go. You see.
How is my T-shirt going?
Yeah, it's good. It's going really well. Actually, it looks great.
All right, wicked. Because you said it would look not very great, so that's great to
Well,
know.
you said you was going to make it look nice.
Great. It will look brilliant.
All right.
You're leaving it to me, aren't you? You're letting me riff with it.
I gave you a pretty specific design.
I thought you said I could riff with it.
Pretty specific design.
It was very skew whiff, though, Ian. I mean,
I like that. It
Do you want me
says
to do it
looks like
exactly as you've done it?
I know that you designed it specifically to be avant-garde, but it looks like someone's ballsed it up.
Floss, this is not Scott Balcony customer complaints line, but as you're here, Floss 1412 says, ask him how long until my T-shirt will be sent. Ha ha ha!
Oh, when did she order? When did he or she order it?
When did you order it, Floss? Please, because Scott is keen to resolve. Balconyshirts.co.uk.
Is happy to help.
Floss says last week. Well, was that last Friday or was it last Monday? Because that's a world of difference when it comes to T-shirts.
If it was ordered last week and she hasn't got it now, she'll be getting it very soon.
Yeah.
Whenever she orders it.
I find you very fast.
Oh, here
Scott.
we go.
Very fast.
I got an email saying he'd run out of purple in my size, so I said I'll have. What? Phone him up.
Do you know what that is? It's Brexit. We can't get anything these days.
I saw you say that. That's true? Is it?
Yeah. Well, as you're on at the same time as James O'Brien, we might as well talk about Brexit.
Oh, okay. Thanks very much for your call. Okay. This.
I was behind a Polish lorry today on the way over. That's why I'm a bit late. I'm allowed to say these things now because of Brexit, aren't I? And he was a double lorry. I was thinking, because at one point I was thinking I might overtake, and then I was glad I didn't because he was extra long.
Paul, hello, mate. Sorry, we were busy when you called earlier, mate.
I am officially pwned Paul. It's
Paul.
official.
Pobie.
Yes. Yes.
This is a very high-octane show this morning. Probably the most high-octane show I think I've ever been involved in. And
my stomach hurts. It's been wonderful. I've been laughing so much.
Oh.
Are
you going to sue us for that?
Of laughter.
Yeah. No, I'll sue you for giving out my address. I've already had 2 people around trying to sell me drumsticks.
Well, you do get through them.
That is true.
Can you? Are you allowed? You're like timpanist, right?
Yeah.
In an orchestra, are you allowed to spin your sticks? Throw your sticks up in the air, spin them, catch them, just bring it down on the beat like a proper drummer.
Do it. You'll end up on YouTube.
No, not in concert. I do a bit of twirlage in rehearsals for sure.
Okay,
all
right.
I just think that you should mac a bit more show, and you'll end up famous.
Mac show. I can't believe we put on 1,000 and we made 200 new followers on
during
Friday.
The 12 hours.
During the 12 hours. Then over the last 48 hours, when we haven't been on, we've made 1,048. That is insane. We're close to 18,000 now.
What is the bloody point, Ian? What is the point?
For your VODs, they get good ratings.
Yeah, the 12-hour show is up now, guys. We had to cut
maybe
it
we
because
just
of the
do
pings.
maybe we just do VODs instead of live shows now.
I don't really know what VODs mean.
Isn't it video on demand?
Indeed, yes.
I'm thinking of HUDs. I don't know what HUDs are in video games. Heads up. A HUD is like when you're playing a video game. And it's
Heads up, dude.
Paul, what would you like to say, mate? We're missing a lot of new callers for your rather stagnant callage. So,
yeah, no, I just wanted to give you a new acronym for TLNA.
Okay, it's got to be the same letters. It has to be the same letters because
yeah.
Let's just before we do this, let's just consult the future.
The 8 ball.
Is this going to be great? Signs point to yes.
I think you're going to love it, and you're not going to hang up on me straight away with some kind of insult. Here it is. The lovely, nice assembly.
Hello?
Oh God.
The line, is breaking up. We'll lose it. The thing. So, Paul, mate. We lost you. We lost that guy. That's a shame. If you are a tier 2 or tier 3, whisper TLNA. Whisper your address to us, please. Whisper your address to us, please.
Do it. Do it now.
Please.
Before you forget.
Whisper your address to us.
Hi, Jake.
No, you. Hi,
Jake.
Ian. Hi, Ian.
Hey, Jake. Listen, the code dropped, man. Sorry, very sorry about that. But now I'm in the toilet.
You having shit?
So, having shit, yeah.
Shit or peas? What's your language?
Is your mom? Sorry. Poo, having poo. Is your mom okay? Is she better now?
I'm afraid her condition can never get better, unfortunately.
Oh, what's wrong, Mel?
She has multiple sclerosis.
I knew she wasn't very well. I don't really know what to do.
No. Well, why?
Listen, maybe we should call Uncle Jeff and see what's going on.
Okay, let's call Uncle Jeff. I don't trust Uncle Jeff, but let's call Uncle Jeff.
I thought Uncle Jeff was under police surveillance.
Is
that Claire?
Claire's here.
Hey Claire, how are you?
Oh, I'm so well.
Oh, it's so good to hear from you. Listen, things in Brazil are very difficult right now.
Yeah.
You know, Bolsonaro is stealing a lot of money, and he's crazy, and we don't know what to do. What do you think we do?
What are you going to do with Bolsonaro, Claire?
Well, I've always told you that he was a knobhead. You voted him in.
Claire, mind your language, please.
Yes, what's your language, Claire?
Don't tell me what to say. You're not my real dad. We established that through a DNA test.
Listen, Claire, but I still need to be a whole model for you.
A what now?
A whole model.
I don't want to see your hole ever again after last time.
Oh man, I'm so sorry, Claire. I know it was a hard time for me.
At least one of us had a hard time.
We've discussed this, okay? Let's not do this again, please. It's too painful.
Well, you started it.
Okay. Listen,
I love you,
Bolsonaro,
but you've got to wash your
Bolsonaro.
hands. You've got to wash your hands
Wash
this
your
time,
hands.
honestly.
Wash your hands. Wash your hands before we wash our hands of you, okay?
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye then.
Tutty buys.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Sometimes you've got to be cruel to be kind. Sometimes you've got to be cruel to be kind.
Best call ever. Can we clip that and get that out? That was magic. Right, we've got a voice message here. Here we go.
Morning, message for Judge Boyle. It's Richard Groin here. If you want to call me back, just go straight through to the mobile number.
Okay, right, let's call him back.
Actual RG.
Hello.
Big up the Gregorian!
Is that Mr. Lee? Judge Boyle?
Yeah, we're live in the morning this morning. This week.
I know. I was expressing my concern about the curfew not ending until 11 o'clock, and you being up before that.
These things happen. We are very close to making a decision that may or may not be illegal, Richard, and we need GE Law's guidance.
The meter is running. I've started it.
Okay, we got
Well,
a dono bar at the top.
To pay my last bill.
We got the dono bar at the top. Guys, we need to get £1,000 in 20 minutes. Otherwise, we cannot talk to... Catherine, explain to the big man.
Ian came up with a cunning plan.
Gatford came up with a plan.
Ian sanctioned one of Gatford's harebrained schemes, which was to entice more people to take a tier 3 and 2 subscription. So that's correct, isn't it? That is correct.
If
2 and 3
never to call him again. I think it's a great one.
by
That's
promising them a handwritten postcard from one, either or me or him.
Why are you not explaining this in English?
Because I'm speaking legalese, you wouldn't understand.
Okay.
Now we have
No, not a postcard from Gatford.
From us, from me.
This is
or
what they
him,
do, lawyers.
Or me and him.
Is they deliberately misunderstand. So you go over the hour.
Badgering-
You go over the hour,
They're-
and they got 5 minutes into the second hour. You charge for a full hour. I've been divorced. I know.
He's badgering the witnesses. So everyone went for it, like to the extent where we've got loads and loads to do, handwritten postcards.
We've got too many to do.
And so Ian wants to rescind the idea that we go on for 2 months. He wants to just do it for 1 month. Now, where do we stand legally with that? Because it was.
So he's made an offer to these poor victims who are going to be very upset about not getting a postcard in the second month.
Well, but no.
But they'd have to subscribe again.
Breaking their hearts. Basically.
No, shut up, man. They would have to. They won't lose anything because they would have to subscribe for the second month. If they've subscribed for this month, they get the postcard. All I'm saying is, I don't want to do it for a second month. It's too much hard work, and people are idiots.
If they subscribe for the second month, though, you won't mind, will you?
Yes, I would rather they didn't.
Right, I see. So even though these people are wanting the postcards, you're saying it's just too much trouble for them.
It's too much
They
trouble
get
for us.
enough
That
free.
does make
they
it
get enough free. Let's be honest.
Fair
They
enough,
get
that
the
does
show
sound bad.
free, they get everything free. I love this. So I think they should pay more, if anything.
Oh, we hadn't thought of that.
And not get a postcard in month 2.
Yeah, I think that sounds fair. More than fair, actually. I wouldn't even bother with month 1.
Oh my God.
Just take their money and not send him anything.
Jeez. This is fantastic.
I love the fact we've got a legal team.
All right, Richard, thank you for that.
Did Friday go off okay? I was in court and otherwise engaged, but how did Friday go?
Friday was a great... We've had to ban all people called Gary because we had
Because one of them kept showing us
a peen. We saw 2 peens.
dear.
Well, 1 peen. We one
one
peen
and a half
twice.
peens.
We saw some tiny peens twice.
Can you tell me how far that is into the program, and I can go straight there?
Okay, we have that. Good day to you, sir. Good day to
We
you.
have the outtakes. They'll be
Good day to
available
you.
at
There is
Christmas.
Here's what I don't like about. Oh, I've not played any adverts. And then we'll do our sponsors. We'll do our wonderful, wonderful sponsors. Here's what I don't like.
Yeah.
Is I remember the moment when in this country we went from saying outtakes to bloopers.
Oh, yeah.
I remember the moment because we used to have It'll Be Alright in the Night, which was outtakes. So hang on a minute, I can do it. There's my glasses. There we go. One of the audiences just died. We've got some hilarious outtakes
That's really good.
from the TV programs. And then one night, I had a video recorder in 1981. And there was a show listed late at night. And it was described as outtakes. Hilarious outtakes from TV shows. Late at night, I thought I'd tape that. It's like 8 or 9 or 10. I thought I'd tape it.
Because you were the only one who knew how to work the video recorder.
So I taped it, and it was an American show, and they were all outtakes from American shows that I'd never seen. It was rubbish. And it was called something like America's Greatest Bloopers. And that was the moment that it all changed. It all changed. And we were buggered from then on.
Eloise, could you do some work, please? Says PFT Greedo, who's just subscribed and loves us. And so we have to tell you this, Eloise.
Do it.
Get on.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Bloopers.
Anyway,
okay. We've got loads to tell you.
So we have. Well, hang on a minute. Oh, now the.
Yes.
Okay.
Sponsors.
No, because we've got adverts running. We'll do that in a minute. So.
Donuts.
Okay. So.
Thank you, absolutely, Nat.
I must admit, I've gone over to seasons instead of series. I've given up.
Sometimes you have to bend with the wind.
It's like in the 70s version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I often watch that film. I don't often watch it, but whenever I watch that film, I just think, God, it looks so tiring.
Yeah.
Trying to be yourself. I'd just go to sleep and let them snatch my body. And that's what's happened with seasons and series for this guy anyway. I fell asleep and let them snatch my body, and my body was snatched. So, did any tier 3s get the email about postcards?
Oh, God, why are we discussing this again?
Because this is really important.
Can of worms all over the table, asking for bloody postcards. Every single
Pete
one.
typed something in the chat, but it just looks so boring. I can't even... By the way, we're not on to that. We're doing this all this week, right? 10 till 1, except for Wednesday, and we'll explain why in a minute. But there's more you can watch. We're 10 till 12 on Wednesday, but there's stuff, there's like extra stuff afterwards you might like. So we're not doing this in the evening. Pete, what's on the tapes is on tonight, 8 o'clock. He's jumping in our grave.
Donut.
He's jumping in our graves.
Thank you, Benji.
Like a piece of trash. So let's get a shout out for Grave Jumper. What's on the tapes? 8 p.m. tonight. 8 p.m. tonight. It's a lot of fun, but it's heartless. It's a really fun stream, but it's heartless that he would do that.
Well, it's typical, I think. Hamsters rule okay. Big up yourself for subbing.
If any of our other big-time streamers are going to pick up my slack...
Wow. Oh. I mean, they hardly know you.
Then do let us know and we'll do our best to give you guys
a lot of saucy fun
a
there.
shout out. This show couldn't happen without our sponsors.
Well, it probably could, but it wouldn't be nearly as good.
Oh, look at that. Whoa. No, sorry, Catherine, not you. It's
Queen.
It's the Queen, yeah.
34sp.com.
Whoa.
Could you stop it, please? I'm trying to work here.
Can I get a little bit closer on that?
Get a little bit
Closer, you're my kind of badge.
Oh, fun. Fun now.
Beautiful, beautiful racist lady.
Oh. 34sp.com. They will help you set up your first or Next website. They do WordPress. Well, you'll do WordPress. They'll give you the tools. And if you get stuck, you can give them a call. They'll help you through it. They're fantastic. They speak human and they speak geek. What more do you want? 34sp.com. Oh, and if you use the code TLNA, they'll give you 3 months to try it out for free. And if you don't like it at the end, you walk away, you pay nothing. So what have you got to lose? 34sp.com.
Hi, I'm Ian Lee and I love taking drugs. So much so it nearly ruined my life 3 times. That's a true story.
Yeah.
I'm clean now and very clean now. I might be getting a big key ring this week. God willing. But let's see. I got clean by going to 12-step fellowships and rooms and things like that. But this time I went and popped into abbeycare.co.uk. I went to their Gloucester branch just to get a little bit of distance between me and my addiction. And they are great. Most of the people that you will be dealing with on a daily basis are recovering addicts or alcoholics themselves, so they will be able to help you. They have experienced not exactly what you're going through, but actually I think you'll find the similarities are significantly more than we would perhaps like to admit. It's a cool place. If it ain't cheap, but if you mention TLNA, you get 25% off. If you have health insurance, it might cover it. If your partner has health insurance, it might cover it. Or if your employer or your partner's employer has health insurance, it might cover it. It's certainly worth having a chat with abbeycare.co.uk and seeing what can work out. But if you mention us, 25% off. Bishi, Bashi, Bashi! Savio is gone.
Yeah.
He's gone.
You were on thin ice for a long time.
Thin ice.
That'll do, I think.
That'll do. He is gone. I'm going to have to reset my computer again straight after the show. Straight after. He's a tier 2, so he will get a postcard.
It will be goodbye, Savio. And I'll tape a pound to it.
Did any tier 3s get the message that was emailed out today? Did any tier 3s get the message that was emailed out today? Please. Because I need to know if there's a flaw in the system. Wayne, no, you can't. Amy, so some did. Right, okay. So if you're a tier 2, I think we just do it this month because actually it's
been too successful.
Too successful. So if you are a tier 2 or 3, I did say midday today, and I will send out another message during this show, but we're all going to help write it after midday, so that we can really get those words right. So if you're a tier 2 or tier 3, by midday today, you're entitled to a handwritten postcard by me or Catherine, and we'll both sign it, and it will either be nonsense or it might be actually something that's going on, but probably nonsense, right? And you get a postcard, and it's a lovely idea. Neil Hamburger, one of our favourite comedians, did it. Gatford suggested it. So there is only this month. Maybe just do it for the tier 3 going forward. I think you're right, Jim.
Yeah.
I think you're right. So it will. So yeah. So midday is the cutoff. But 1 minute past midday is the cutoff point. If you're a tier 2 or tier 3, after that, you don't get killed.
Well,
it's extreme.
We won't claim responsibility for it.
You get a postcard, and we're only going to do it this month because we're only going to do it for tier 2s and tier 3s this month because it's been too successful. Honestly, we've gone from 10 tier 2s to nearly 100. That's bollocks, man. So next month we might do it to a tier 3, and we'll think of something else we can do for tier 2s. That doesn't involve us doing anything. What was it you that tweeted that video of that kid?
Which one?
The water.
Yes.
That's great. Let's find that. Let's watch that.
I'm trying to up the feel good in my Twitter feed at the moment because it's been so bloody depressing.
Yeah. I'm a little bit bunged up in my right nose.
Are you?
My right.
Do you want me to blow your ear?
That's made me laugh. That.
If only that worked.
Let's have a look at this first of all.
This is such
outrageous.
a sassburger.
This is outrageous. I love nearly all of my cats, right? But then this is the cat that encouraged me to get George and Patty because I'd missed out.
You looked after her when she was a kitty.
Yeah, look at this. This is Willow.
That was me
in a box.
Yeah, she was watching me make the podcast that has gone out today. She just has to check I'm doing it right. She's not impressed.
Matt says, if I had a yes day from my kids and a couple of 100 postcards to write, I know what I'd do.
Oh, hang on.
So that's Willow, who is just so gorgeous, but so arrogant.
She isn't really. She just likes
Arrogance
to,
is astounding
she
on
likes
that
to keep me on my toes.
But
And
then,
frankly, she can do whatever she wants.
But then I don't think I'm revealing any... No, we're not revealing anything. Oh, this is magic, right? Watch this. Let's watch this from the
Look at
beginning.
his little face. He's so
look,
beautiful.
These are great parents. So she's pouring a bottle of water on her head. Watch the dad. Holding hands. Oh, I'm doing this. Isn't it? That's great. I'm doing that with my kids next time I see them.
Look at his little face.
Is that Richard Bacon? That's Richard Bacon. Or Tim Vincent.
It's Marty Pello.
There we go.
Did you see the one of the dad in the puddle? That was also beautiful.
No, did you tweet
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Have a
Let
look
me
at
just
that.
come out of here. All right, we get it. We get it.
Oh, that Gran is great as well. Did you see her?
We're going to see boobs. We're
I
gonna...
can see a big, massive bra. That's what you can see.
No.
All right.
You tell me off for TOS.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah. Where am I going?
Down, down, down. Yeah, there.
All right.
Oh,
There
it's
we
so
go.
lovely.
Here we go. Let's have a little look see it. This is what we want to do. We want to brighten up your lives.
Check this out. Come in.
Hold my hand.
This is cold.
Oh,
Does he
look
fall-
at him.
Please tell me he falls into a hole.
No, he just ruins his kicks. I mean, Pepper always says you've got to wear your boots if you're going to do that stuff, but he don't care, man.
I was hoping he was going to fall in a hole.
That's mean.
Hazy says, what is TOS? Trust me, you don't want to know. It means terms of service. We've broken it let's say twice.
Let's
Let's
say that.
twice. And been suspended both those times.
So we are not playing games anymore.
We don't play no goddamn games. It's a phone-in show, guys. Do it. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, you'd be very welcome. We're doing it all this week. Now, go on.
Cockbongo says TOS stands for Todgers on Stream.
No. So we're doing it all this week because I noticed that when I did like a spontaneous morning, daytime friends kind of stream,
And he was just twiddling with his technicals.
we'd get sometimes more viewers than we'd get on the nighttime show. And we have 1,770 viewers. So we thought we'd do it this week to see if we can get any new followers. If you're new here, drop us a follow. That would be really, really gratefully appreciated. Next week, we're only in Monday and Friday because I'm going to a hotel. I've got college. But something's happening on Wednesday. We're going to finish a bit early, but we're going to send you somewhere you might want to go and have a look at something in a bit. Let's go to Alistair. Good evening. Good morning, Alistair.
Morning.
Morning.
It's Ian and Catherine. It's Ian and Catherine. It's not Alan Bezic.
Or Jake and Claire.
It's not Alan Bezic. Like who you called again?
Are you the TLNA people?
What? Hello.
Hello. Right. I just want to wish you well for your morning show, but also I need to apologise for my when my first appearance on the 12-hour show, where I don't know where that performance came from when I pretended to be upset.
But are you doing
sorry now?
a performance now? And at the end you go. we just don't know who you are anymore.
I don't know. Yes.
You're like this generation's Marlon Brando, but less of a knob. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a great show. Thank you very much for all that. And yeah, so I think I'm not a tier 3 anymore, by the way. So I won't be getting a postcard.
Okay.
Because I messed up because I subbed on my iPhone to tier 1, and then you can't upgrade it. So, but that's all right. That's okay.
I got there first, Catherine.
Not having that.
We banned someone while this is how good we are, Alistair. It is okay, and that's life. While you were talking, we were listening, and we banned someone. That's how professional we are.
Dem TTs. Was it Dem TTs?
Dem TTs.
Yeah, which again
sounds
is,
like them TTs. Them TTs is
I think
gone.
he's saying something. I think it's a booby joke. Hilarious booby joke.
Banned.
That's it.
It's life. We got to deal with it. Life.
Don't be mean. Don't be mean in the chat. We won't.
Don't be mean. Love.
I don't want any messing about. Any sort of naughty things like that.
Naughty.
Anyway, as the Hour Morning Show, I thought we could sort of go back to a more traditional type phone in.
Okay, where you go, sir?
Should we bring back the death penalty?
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. 0203.
Can we unban them TTs?
0203 286 6370. You phone up. You come. It's my home phone number. And
I can do traffic and travel. I used to do it for as part of my job as a local newsreader in my first job, and I used to make them up because sometimes the traffic and travel wouldn't come through. So I would make it up, and no one ever complained about it.
No one actually listens to the travel.
No, it was just part of the conditions of the license. I'm guessing that you had to provide it.
Yeah.
They didn't say you had to provide accurate
Let's
travel
get
information.
the latest on the roads with everyone's favourite mid-morning pick-me-up. It's Katie B.
Thanks very much, Ian. I've got the latest through from Captain Johnny in Thunderbird 1. He's telling me that the sheer weight of traffic is making Borges Boulevard very sticky this morning. Usual weight of traffic around the Dog and a Double at pub, so go easy there. An accident on the A1 is slowing things down northbound, so please be careful in that area just before you get to Cambridge. But then again, it's usually quite sluggish at this time of day. Other than that, nothing more to report. If you have anything that we are missing, please do give us a call on 0203 286 6370.
Thank you, Katie. I see you do that shit.
It was pretty much that report as well every time.
I see you do that. I see you do that stuff.
Captain Johnny in Thunderbird 1.
I can do my bit. I can't do your bit because I've never done it. I've heard it, but I don't. But yes, you see, you slip into these.
Do you want weather? I can give you some weather.
Okay, I've got to find some. So weather music. All right, hang on a second. Bear with. Okay. It's time to find out whether you're going to need your brollies or your shorts today. Here's the weather with everyone's favourite ray of sunshine. It's Kathy Boyle.
Thanks, Ian. I've been taking a look at the weather picture across Milton Keynes for us today, and it's looking like it's more brolly weather than shorts for sure for the next few days. Mostly cloudy with a high temperature of 8 degrees Celsius, precipitation 96% and humidity of 76%. Fairly windy, so be careful which direction you put that umbrella. But it will
certainly windy around our house this coming days. We're having curry for dinner.
I heard that rumour. It didn't get picked up on the satellite though. Rainy again tomorrow. Then we'll
don't
have
know what that means.
Bright spells on Wednesday. More rain Thursday, but brightening up from Friday into the weekend, which is where it really does count. You take care of yourselves, and if we are missing anything extraordinary weather-wise near you, please do give us a call on the usual number, which of course is 0203 286 6370.
Thank you, Kathy B.
More in half an hour.
Your weather. Brought to you by Everard's Insurance.
Now, we can bring you more weather in the next hour if you just tell us where you are. I can tailor that for you. We can do that. Ionic very good. You should really be on radio. Yes, we should.
We should.
We were.
We should.
That wasn't an accident.
Award-winning. Behind that curtain there, move your hand, please, are awards.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go. 0203.
Jimbo wants the weather in Orlando.
Jimbo can get knotted.
We'll do it in a bit.
Jimbo can get knotted.
If we remember, you know we won't.
Oh.
It is though, isn't it? So, tell them about the big cat.
I've told him about the big cat.
Yeah, but tell them in more detail. It's exciting.
Oh, there's another big cat has rocked up, and I don't want him in my house.
I've got a picture. If you want to see, it's true. Because at first I thought it was just Big Boy.
The picture was taken by me putting the camera, my phone, through the cat flap while I was on a WhatsApp call to her to show her. Because I can't get. Go on.
It is a bit wibbly, but you can see that's.
Oh,
You
sorry.
should be in bed. You should be in bed.
Should be in bed at this time of the day. Oh, it's a tip. Sorry, it's a breast shot. Where you going? Where you going? Show it. Hold it steady. Hold it steady. Can't see it, Kath. Move it over. No, stop. Hold it steady. Steady. Steady, Kath.
Anyway,
There's a big cat who's
think
bigger than
Big
Big Boy.
and then think slightly different.
Looks like Big Boy. Looks almost identical.
I'm wondering whether the original Big Boy was Bigger Boy.
It's huge.
Because we were scared of him, weren't we? He was massive.
No, I think that was the Big Boy that we've got. Is that Big Boy? You think it was a
Big
different
Boy,
one?
but I think
No, I think it was
the
this
one that
one.
came in.
Yeah, it's this one.
You sure?
I'm positive. I'm absolutely positive because I spent bloody 2 years hunting Big Boy. That is Big Boy. But there is now a new kid on the block. Now, it's either nothing to do with him, but it looks exactly like him, dad, or brother. I think this one's tame because he looks well looked after.
Turned the food down, didn't he?
Turned the food down. I could get quite close to him. So, bit of a headache actually. We'll have a coffee in a minute. I haven't got the kitchen cam set up today. We'll do that for tomorrow. So there's a bigger cat out there, and I don't want him. Part of me has been thinking about getting rid of Big Boy. It's too much, man. 5 is too much, and he's a pain, and he bullies the other cats. So, have you got a sack? I won't kill him, but it has crossed my mind.
Can we get a cat tamer in?
You got me. No, Jackson
No,
Galaxy.
like Jackson Galaxy.
No, you don't need it. It's got me. So he's an imposter, like in the film The Imposter. So I'm thinking, it has crossed my mind. I probably won't, but it has crossed my mind. It's really expensive, and he's a pain in the arse. Maybe Big Boy could go and live with Willow, says Pete.
Hello?
It took me 43 years to be allowed to have Willow. Maybe in another 43 years I'll be allowed another cat.
I think Big Boy's going to stay here, but it has crossed my mind. So I saw a good documentary the other day. I've got a Fire Stick now, so I can watch hooky films illegally from around the world.
Right.
That's a joke. I watched a documentary about Pat Morita.
Who's this?
Sorry? Pat Morita.
Pat who what?
Pat who what? Pat Morita.
Pat you what now?
Wax on, wax off.
Oh. Is it?
Mr. Miyagi.
Mm-hmm.
Also was the original Arnold in Happy Days.
He was.
It's a really good documentary. Oh, go on, keep going, Mandy. You'll get there eventually. Mr. Miyagi. Keep trying. It's all the right letters, just not in the right order.
We got there.
It's a really good documentary. And I didn't know. He's Japanese American.
Pat Morita. I hardly know her.
You'd say that's the order you say, isn't it? Japanese American.
Yes.
Yeah. And he was, for the first 7 years of his life, he had spinal TB.
Oh, God.
And he was told he would die. He'd never walk. So nearly 7 years he's in a body cast.
Shit.
And then World War II started. And I didn't realise, I don't know if it's all the Japanese in America, but most of the Japanese in America were put in internment camps.
Yeah.
I didn't know this. POW camps in America,
Yeah.
even if they were Americans.
Yeah, this is true. My sister was studying in San Francisco for a year, and she did a whole project. She went and met Japanese women who had been interred
know this.
as children.
Yeah, he lived in an internment camp So he came out of hospital about 9. By 9:30 he was came out when he was about 9, then went straight to an internment camp.
Yeah.
I did not know this, and
apparently George Takei as well.
Makes sense. Yeah, and his dad was killed by being. This is not very nice. A truck hit him, and he got his leg caught on it, and he got dragged along for several blocks. Was alive for a lot of that. And he became an alcoholic. Pat Morita, very successful. Quite often played Chinese people. What a lot of the Japanese would do after World War II in America is pretend to be Chinese because they didn't want any Japs.
Yeah.
So they would pretend. A lot of them would open up Chinese restaurants and pretend to be Chinese.
Well, isn't it like people that were German who were living in this country pretended that they were like Swiss or something?
Probably. And then he became like a comedian. He was a stand-up comic. And his tagline, Pat Morita, the hip nip.
Wow. And apologies for that slur.
But that was what he came up with. And he played some Chinese people in some films and stuff, but he was one of the first sort of Japanese comedians. I can't really name any other Japanese comedians on American TV. Then got loads of acting parts. Got in Happy Days. Left Happy Days because he was offered his own show, which flopped miserably. Ups and downs, lots of downs, and then went for the Karate Kid. And the guy said, "I don't want Arnold from Happy Days as Mr. Miyagi," and then he worked really hard and got it, but became an alcoholic. And there was a really sad story. God, Henry Winkler's the nicest man in the world. The Fonz is the nicest. I worked with the Fonz, and he's so nice. And I know people that have worked with him, and I think that Fonzie is dyslexic.
Yes,
I think
he is.
And he writes books for kids who are dyslexic, and he's just such a nice man. And they had a 30th anniversary reunion of Happy Days, right? In I guess it would be the early 2000s. And Pat Morita was at the hotel with his wife, and it was the day of they were doing 2 shoots. They were doing some comedy sketches, and the next day they were doing a panel for this reunion thing. And his wife said, "Right, we're going to go, Pat." He said, I'll be there. You go there, I'll be there in an hour. And he didn't turn up after an hour. He didn't turn up after 2 hours. And so she went back. Couldn't find him anywhere. And then they found him slumped outside the hotel looking like a homeless man, all pissed up. It's so sad, this.
Oh, man.
And so they got him in the car. She got him in the car and drove him there. And Henry Winkler came out to the car. Oh, this had me in tears. It's going to make me cry now. And she said, "Oh, it's the saddest thing." Makes me cry. Oh, it makes me cry. And she said, he didn't judge him. Henry Winkler didn't judge him. He just picked him up and said, "Come with me, and we'll see if we can get you sobered up." It was the saddest thing.
What a sweet man.
It was the saddest thing. And he said, let's see what we can do to help. And she said he didn't judge him at all. Wasn't angry or anything. He was really sorry and looked after him. And they filmed loads of stuff with it, or it felt like a sketch with him which they couldn't use because he was absolutely steaming drunk. And then the next day it was the panel, and he wasn't in the panel. And he said to the producer, "Why am I not in the panel?" And he said, Are you joking? After the way you behaved yesterday, you think we'd let you in the panel? And that was kind of a turning point. It didn't quite turn him round, actually, but that was kind of a turning point. And
oh, man.
And then he wrote an apology to Henry Winkler, and they showed in this documentary. I'm really bunged up. Sorry, let me blow my nose. And the producers gave this letter to Henry Winkler. Said, "Did you ever get this letter?" And he looked at it and he went, "Yeah, I think I did." And he said, I think what I probably would have done is called him up."
You've gone again.
I would have
It's
called
like the
him
Great
up.
Pottery Throwdown.
I would have called him up and said, "You've got absolutely nothing to apologise for. What can I do to help?"
Yeah, what bless him.
And it's such a good film. It's such a good film.
I'll give that a watch.
Yeah, it's well worth watching. More Than Miyagi, it's called. And I was in pieces at that bit.
I saw Henry Winkler in pantomime. He was Captain Hook in Milton Keynes
Oh, yeah.
years ago. And at the end, you know, they always do a speech about... they always you do the big applause and everything. Everyone bows, curtain comes down. And then they say, you know, we've got buckets at the door if you want to put some change in for, you know, kids, charities, whatever. But Henry Winkler gave this speech before all that, saying that he wanted to just talk to the kids about how, as a kid, he could barely read.
Wow.
And don't ever let anyone make you feel stupid. You are smart and you're important and you're impressive. And I realised I had a thing called dyslexia, and, you know, I got the right help, and now look at me, you know, and I'm not special.
Yeah.
You can do it too. And it was just, it was so beautiful. And he didn't need to do that. And it wasn't preachy like maybe the way I've spun it, but it was just really beautiful. And
Yeah.
he was talking just to the children, because you know what it's like when you're a kid. I mean, I was certainly this kid. I would watch people on stage and, you know, that I would find them so overwhelmingly impressive and inspirational that, you know, they could tell me anything. But yeah, it was just wonderful.
Yeah.
He was such a nice man. And,
He's lovely.
And an excellent communicator.
I had to dress up as the Fonz next to him, and I said, "I'm so sorry about this, Henry." He went, "Ian, it's just nice to hang out with you. Don't worry." He said, "It's nice, isn't it? Something like that. It's just nice to hang out and work with you. I don't mind how you dress."
Oh, bless him.
He said, "You look good." Just the
and you said,
nicest.
"Hey."
I did have to do that in front of him. It was not. You know. Let's play some adverts. We got 29. Right. Here's what we're going to do.
What are we going to do?
Right. I'm going to make a cup of coffee because I'm getting a little bit of a headache.
Duh.
I'm going to get coffee and I'm going to get some Nurofen. Bocce Hat, thank you for the sub.
Oh, do you know what I got in the post on Saturday, which is really spooky?
Go on.
Another copy of Chat It's Fate.
Oh!
Now,
I have cancelled it now.
I know. Chat It's Fate is spooky anyway. Of course, it's Britain's leading paranormal monthly. But spookier still is the fact that this particular subscription will not die. Okay? It will not die. Ian cancelled it, 2-3 months ago?
Yeah, quite a while ago.
Because he realised that I was still getting them. I suspect you might have cancelled it before. Have you been paying for it? Anyway.
I don't need to pay for it.
No, you don't, because it just won't die. It keeps coming. So, let's have a look at Chat It's Fate.
Right.
I mean, just the front page.
Bocce Hat, thank you for the tier 2. You have to be a subscriber at midday today, tier 2 or tier 3, to get the postcard. We have been saying that. So watch it.
Right, so I'm just being careful not to dox myself. Ian bought me a subscription to Chat It's Fate about 2 years ago and only realised he was still paying for it early this year. I mean, it's pretty much the same every week, but not. All right, I'll give you a taster. The front page. There you go. You can see it before I can have a proper look. There you go. How I manifested the man of my dreams. We baked a cake for an angel. Sadistic devil came to stay, then sent me a message. He carved it into my skin. The dead speak through my telly. I discovered my past life on holiday, and it made me quit my job. And your guide to ghost hunting. I mean, it's...
Right in the garden.
What?
We didn't have one of these, did we?
Yeah, last week.
Okay.
I
That's been out in the garden.
I bought it.
Well, that's out in the garden, and there's loads of black and white cat fur along cat path number 1.
What's been happening, big boy? And whose blood was that? We need answers. We need answers. Oh my God. Right, faceless evil, strange things happen. This is a scary true life story, okay? But here's the thing. Here's the thing. They always look terrifying. They always look spooky. They always look like cut and dry, obvious paranormal activity. Then you get to the end and it's like, yeah, I got a letter. Let me elucidate. A nasty poltergeist left a terrifying message from me. This is the testimony, if you will, of Emily Thompson from Romford. She's 31. I don't know why you need to know that, but maybe if you want to do some fact checking. The Spice Girls were blaring on the radio as my big sister Sarah, 12, and I sat on our beds chatting. It was 1999. And I was 10 years old. We'd grown up sharing the back bedroom of our 4-bed pre-war terrace in Romford, Essex. Our little brother Ryan, then 6, had his own room. I like the way they lay these out. Sometimes they refer to everyone with their first and second names all the way through it.
It's manners, polite manners.
Sarah and I got on well. Being the youngest sister, I'd sometimes annoy her by playing with her makeup or nicking her clothes, but we liked sharing a room. And what we really loved about our room was the full-length mirrored wardrobe with sliding doors. We thought it was really glamorous. The only problem was the doors never closed properly. Probably because it was stuffed with clothes. So far, so non-spooky. If you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends, we sang along with the Spice Girls.
I am with your friends, Catherine, and yet still you tell me no.
Actually, if you get with my friends, it's technically a rule-out situation.
Come on. Yes.
Then all of a sudden, the radio turned off. Radio failure. Sarah and... Actually, we could set that up. Radio failure.
This is big boy, yeah.
Sarah and I looked at each other. I was on the dresser, and neither... It was on the dresser. I wasn't on the dresser. That would be unstable. It was on the dresser, and neither of us were anywhere near it. Weird, Sarah said, switching it back on again. But a few minutes later, it switched off again. And again. We went to get our mum, Gina.
How old is Gina and what's her surname?
Don't know yet. Maybe it's a dodgy plug or something, she said, frowning. Our dad, Malcolm.
That's my dad's name.
Well, thought it might be the wiring. A few days later, Sarah and I were sitting downstairs alone when we heard a loud bang from upstairs. It's coming from our bedroom, I gasped, rushing upstairs. It was obvious what had made the bang.
It's been a long bang coming from my bedroom.
A sliding door in our wardrobe had somehow slammed tightly shut. I stared at it, scratching my head. How on earth had that happened? We'd never been able to close that door, and there was no one upstairs anyway. Subtitle, uneasy feeling.
How did we get 1,000 followers over the weekend?
Because I'm giving them the willies. At least it shuts now, Dad joked later when I told my parents what had happened. But I felt deeply uneasy. One day I was in our bedroom by myself watching TV when something caught my eye. One of my fuchsia pink bottles of nail polish, and the dresser had started spinning around slowly of its own accord. It was if an invisible hand was twisting it round and round. I watched with a sick feeling in my stomach. It stopped, but then minutes later, it started spinning again. At this point, you all move house, right? Not here. Spinning bottle. I ran to tell Sarah what was happening, but I could tell she didn't really believe me. Of course, it didn't happen when she was in the room.
Oh, hang on. Pete says you were follow-botted. They're not real followers. Why would you do that to us, Pete? Why would you do that to us?
Yeah, that's
Why would you do that to us?
Yeah, that's
we were happy and now we're sad.
Yeah, sad times.
First of all, is that true? Secondly, why would you do that to us? Why would you ruin... or Bella!
It kept me awake at night. I knew what I'd seen, and I wasn't happy about it. Was there something supernatural in our bedroom? When she was 21, Sarah moved out of home, and I had the bedroom to myself. Ryan, then 15, we got ages finally, had the bedroom next door. One night, I heard terrified screams coming from his bedroom. What's going on? I gasped, throwing the door open. A brave move, considering he's a 15-year-old boy. He was sitting up in bed in his pyjamas, cowering with fear.
Can I just go through some of the names of some of our new followers?
Yeah.
Durgan Sulkan 780843, Axu Kukor 558681, Gorkal Feltsil 554311, Mimet Kan Masutas 867072, OK Kambarkan 27. I think we were follow botted.
Oh.
But it still counts, right? But even bots need to be entertained.
They do. I'm not a botist.
Even bots need to be entertained.
I saw a man.
I know the 55629319
They're a
family.
very nice family.
Lovely family.
So he's making noises. She runs into his room.
Okay.
I mean,
come on. Time for an ad break. If you're not a subscriber, you're not gonna. If you're not a subscriber, you're gonna miss out on the rest of this story.
I saw a man in the mirror. He shuddered. Not that one. Pointing at the mirrored wardrobe. He looked like Mist, Emma. He was standing right behind me.
Mr. Men.
Maybe it was a dream, I said uneasily. I peered hard into the wardrobe mirror. I couldn't see anything, but I believed Ryan. Something was not right in that house. A few weeks later, Mum came downstairs one morning to find Ryan fast asleep on the sofa. Why aren't you in bed, she asked him. Sir Toby told me to sleep here, he murmured sleepily. He woke me up and told me to sleep downstairs. Who the heck's Sir Toby, Mum asked. But Ryan didn't know the answer. You probably just had a bad dream, she reassured him, but I wasn't convinced. Mum, is that what you really think, that Ryan just dreamed about this Satobi character? I asked her when Ryan had gone back to bed. She gave a thoughtful shrug. Sometimes when people die, they get trapped, and if they can't move on... She told me, are you saying we've a ghost? I don't know, Emma, Mum said, putting her hand on my shoulder. Just try not to scare your brother or worry yourself thinking about weird men looking at you when you're asleep in bed at night. A few weeks on, we watched Paranormal Activity.
That's such a...
Not a documentary.
I had to tell a girl to get off the phone in Paranormal while we were watching Paranormal Activity. We'd spent £3 renting it. No, in the cinema.
Yeah.
So would you get off that bloody phone?
You should have done it in a spooky voice. She'd have thought she was being
It's a
haunted.
shit film, that. Thank you, Matty.
This creepy film is about a demonic poltergeist called Toby.
It's not. It's a film where doors open ever so slightly after you watch them for 5 minutes.
That's what she had, the wardrobe door shut. I mean, that's proof enough, isn't it?
Hey, we should watch... What time have you got to go?
Well, I'm not doing pickup today because it's not my turn.
Let's watch Vacancy.
All right.
Good. It's a horror film.
All right. Should we find out? She's good. Blah, blah, blah,
Should we
blah,
watch
blah.
Me and Kath will watch Vacancy.
It goes on until she's 24. And that's when I saw it. I froze in horror, staring at the edge of the bath. What the...
Haven't got anything in for lunch.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
You haven't got anything for lunch? I thought that was the point of me coming.
That's not the point of you coming. The point of you coming was to do this crap. This show.
What looked like a 3-pronged pitchfork had been painted on the bath with my Tresemme shampoo. What the hell?
Hello?
Although, it could be worse. It could have been a dead expensive shampoo.
Like Vosine or something.
But looking around, I could see that the shampoo was nowhere near the bath and the cap was firmly on. There was no way it could have dribbled down the bath in a pitchfork shape.
It's impossible.
Everyone.
That's impossible. It just doesn't work like that.
This was deliberate. This was a deliberate shampoo pitchfork. I scanned the room and on the
Raimi
side...
says, you couldn't make this stuff up.
Well... Careful, because whenever we read these out, there's always someone in the chat who's related to the person.
Oh, that's
true, isn't
that's
it?
very, very true.
We've laughed before, and it's been embarrassing, if not awkward. It had been obviously been used to smear the shampoo onto the shape of one of the hair grips had shampoo on it. It had been used to do it, and obviously by a ghost is the assumption. No one had been in there since Mum had cleaned the bathroom. Not any member of our family alive anyway. With clammy hands, I fumbled for my phone and snapped a photo. Mum, Ryan, get up here, I cried. Their faces were a picture when they saw the pitchfork. How did that get there, Mum asked, stunned. It was spotless. You could have cut... The fact that she's saying someone's dirtied my bath rather than the devil has drawn a pitchfork in Tresemme. You could have cut the atmosphere with a knife. Something is not right in this house, I said. No shit, you've watched bottles spinning.
What's your language?
Sorry.
I've not saw them once.
No sugar, you've watched bottles spinning. Something is not right in this house.
What's that?
Oh, how could she get rid of him?
Because he's really annoying and he bullies my favourite cats.
Yes.
He's playing like a little bebes.
Mum scrubbed off the awful pitchfork, but I was still shaking. Later, once I calmed down, I lay down on the sofa downstairs while Ryan sat in the armchair opposite. I was texting a friend the picture of the shampoo when suddenly, ouch, I screamed in pain. I looked at my wrist in horror. There were 3 scratches all in a row. What's wrong? Ryan asked. My arm. Something just scratched it. My voice was shaking as I showed him the cuts. But there's no one here.
This is terrifying.
Yeah.
Not terrifying, terrible.
It hurts. It's drawn blood, I winced. I just couldn't understand how I got the scratches. We didn't have a cat. And I'd been lying down holding my arms up to use my phone. There's no way I could have scraped my wrist against something. It looks
I
like...
woke up once after a doze when I was working at Virgin and I had a cut across there. Blood pouring out of it.
Ghost.
Yeah, maybe.
Obvs.
Could be. Missile Truck says, I wonder if it's a full apparition or just head and shoulders.
Here we go. This is it. I love the conclusions that get jumped to. Looks like claw marks, Ryan remarked. Or scratches left by a 3-pronged pitchfork. Had whatever drawn the pitchfork scratched me too? Yes, you. When I showed Mum and Dad, they said there must be a plausible explanation. There was. But I was petrified that a bad spirit had singled me out, and after that, other strange things started happening. I'd wake up in the night feeling like someone was pushing me down on the bed. I couldn't move, and there was no one there.
Hola, c'est bueno.
Friends who stayed over said they'd experienced the same thing. My friend Rena, no age unfortunately,
Oh, God, she could be 6 months or 100 years.
went to the bathroom in the night, and the door suddenly flew open. Pervy ghost. By 2018, I'd had enough of being afraid of my own home. I contacted a pastor at the local church, and he came to visit.
Was it Italian church? It's pronounced
no.
pastor.
No, it's not.
Pastor.
No, it isn't.
It is pronounced pastor.
No.
It is pronounced pastor.
No, that's wrong. There's dark energy here and evil presence, he agreed.
All right, Catherine, I know that, but let's just get on with the story.
A dark
Pastor.
entity seems to have been troubling you. He said prayers and ordered whatever of evil there to leave. He humoured you. After that, a calm settled over the house. I never saw or heard anything paranormal again. Even though
The end. It should be the end, but no, there's more words.
Even though my parents were sceptical that we'd been living in a haunted house, they too agreed life felt calmer since the pastor's visit.
Pastor.
In lockdown last May, Mum and Dad sold the house and we moved to a new build. I was relieved. After all, there's less likely to be an evil spirit lurking in a house that no one has lived or died in before. Isn't there? Growing up with a poltergeist
Every time you think it's coming to an end, there's more words that are now unnecessary.
was an interesting experience, but surely not one I care to repeat.
I'd love to live in a haunted house. Man up, snowflakes.
Not if they waste your Tresemme. That's not cheap. You get a big bottle, but it's not cheap.
I'm using tea gel.
Are you?
Yeah, because I get itchy
Do
heads.
you not find it dries out your ends?
I don't look at my ends.
No, you're more worried about your roots at this point.
I've got itchy head, so I use tea gel.
Non-spawn, everyone. Non-spawn.
Okay, this show...
Well, that was a lot of fun.
Oh, I mean, not really. This show could only happen because of our sponsors, 34sp.com. I'll do the talking this time.
Well, get me off them.
No! Sorry.
It's the least you could do. Only joking. I'm going to go for a wee.
Yeah, I say, golly gosh. Nearly 2,000 viewers, Catherine. Well, yeah. Goodbye, nighttime shows. 34sp.com for all. Hi. 34sp.com. If you need a website, go there. If you need domain name, go there. If you need hosting, go there. If you need WordPress, go there. They got good deals. Use TLNA, you get stuff free. Excuse me. They are good computer websites and all of that stuff. I'm joking. They are brilliant, and I'm being a div. 34sp.com. If you're thinking of building a website, go and have a look. I know loads of you have. Share your 34sp.com websites with us, and we'll give you a little shout out. Thank you very much indeed. abbeycare.co.uk. Hi there. Drug addiction. I hope you don't need them. I hope you need 34sp.com. I hope you don't need abbeycare.co.uk. It's that simple. Being a drug addict, sex addict, alcoholic ain't fun. Ain't fun. There is an alternative. I'm going to be 90 days this coming weekend. Go and have a little look-sees. The abbeycare.co.uk. Mention the late night alternative as well, and you get a few quid off. If you want to sponsor the show, why can't we see the email? Oh, man. Can't see the email. If you want to sponsor the show with your company or whatever, it should be that. Browse. Call to. Okay, there we go. Email us, latenightalternative@gmail.com. latenightalternative@gmail.com. Tell us a little bit about your business. Send us a link to your website. We'll have a look. If we think we can work with that, we'll send you our prices. It's a few £100 a week. Discount for 4 weeks. Then if you think you can afford that, we have a little Zoom chat, the three of us, and we do it, and we do it in our own unique way. And you get a few tweets as well. So that is all good. Let's get some phone calls going, guys. 0203 286 6370. So every day this week, 10 till 1. No shows in the evening from us, except for Wednesday when we're 10 till 12. Because KTB is going to be doing an hour-long travel special. You're doing something genuinely impressive and cool. But people can go and see it.
I'm not sure. I think so.
It's not ticketed. Well, then I would have thought it would have been ticketed.
I don't really know then. Maybe.
Well, tell us what. Catherine, I believe you're doing something. Catherine, hang on. Let me get this right. Catherine, we're stopping the show an hour earlier on Wednesday. I believe it's because you're actually doing something quite important. Would you like to tell the viewers and myself, actually, because I don't know anything about it, what it is you're doing? One of the cats has done a shit. I'm really sorry. Sorry about that.
They really have.
I'm not going to clean it up while you're talking. That would be too disrespectful.
No, instead we'll just sit here and chew on it.
All right, then let me go and clean up, but then don't tell people because I want to know about it.
All right. I'm just going to have a look at the website so I can find out a little bit more to tell you. Oh, Patty. Now, Patty is a tiny little kitten. Well, she isn't a kitten. She's a year and a bit. But she's teeny tiny. You would think she was a kitten. But my goodness, she has got the most rotten of bottoms. Patty, I'm talking about you. And we thought that she got over it because apparently kittens fart quite a lot when they're up to being about a year old. And then they grow out of it. But Patty really is very potent, isn't she? Way.
Not having a Domino's today because this is the week. Today is the day I start losing weight.
Okay.
Today is the day.
Good.
So what's happening Wednesday?
Wednesday, new platforms. It's women in radio and audio, a thing that the Radio Academy are doing. I am woman, hear me. They're doing like a series of events to sort of try and inspire.
And this is the Radio Academy who are big.
Yeah.
It's a big old do.
So like the 24th of February, they did this leadership launch event. And it was people like the content director of KISS, controller of BBC Popular Music, the chief executive of Ofcom. You know, they're proper. And then there's the 3rd of March, producer-presenter relationship. Oh, I could have told them some stories.
Shut up. You signed an NDA.
That was Sarah Cox and her producer, Louise Maloney, who I believe
no
is
dissing
also...
allowed.
Louise Maloney, I've heard as a presenter on Smooth. She's got this beautiful Irish accent. She sort of speaks like that.
You can't do both things.
Well, you're not really allowed. You're not really allowed in people's minds, but people do.
You're not.
And then there's women in podcasting.
This is a big old.
Yeah, so
there's
like
a lot of big names.
Helen Zaltzman talked to them about podcasting.
She's great. I love Sarah Cox, by the way. I think
she's so good. Anyway, I'm on the new platforms section on the 17th of March, which is going to be,
Wednesday.
talking about new things. Discussion about new audio platforms with Radio Times Moment of the Year co-winner Catherine Boyle, who now presents a show with Ian Lee on Twitch. BBC Radio 1 senior social media strategist Lindsay Simmons, who has pioneered work on TikTok.
I didn't know they put you down as co-winner of the year. That's great.
And prolific Clubhouse user and voice technology expert Ilana Nietzsche. She is the founder and software engineer at Adassa Innovation. So they're proper.
And we think. So you're going to do it here.
I think I'm going to have to, because if I'm doing the show here first,
well, you can do.
They want to do like a test at.
You can do the show at home if you want. Or you can come, or you can use this for here.
Come here if that's all right.
I rent the studio out for £250 per hour plus
Okay,
that.
all right. Okay.
Here we go. She's thinking of a comeback. We're about how I owe her money. So she's thinking of it, and I'm talking just to help her think of it. When she comes back, I'm going to go,
well,
okay, here it comes.
I won't sue you for mental torture.
Here we go.
How about that? I think that makes us
about
she's
quits. Good. She's one thing, if not predictable. So I'm going to be watching.
I'm more than one thing.
In the living room. That's exactly, and we think you can. We think you can go. So
you
we're
might
gonna,
be able to.
We're going to check, and if you can go, what we'll do is we'll finish at 12, and we'll kind of share the link with you and stuff. If you want to go and
if we can
watch,
register. I think you can register for it for the event series.
Oh, you got to be a Radio Academy.
Oh, exclusively for members.
Oh, fuck off! You can't see it. Costs £36.
Unless you work for one of our patron organisations, you might be a radio person yourself. I don't know.
Oh, you can't. Well, let's post the link for that. So you can't go. Can I get a free ticket? I'm not paying.
And we know someone. I'm sure we can sort something out.
Now, what is this Clubhouse? I had people try and explain it to me on my Patreon lunch yesterday.
Yeah.
And I couldn't really work it out.
Says part talk about radio, part conference call.
From what it was described to me as, it was like, you know those chat lines in the 80s where it was before it became sex, and you'd phone up a number and then you'd be in like a room with like 12 other people.
Right, like a sort of CB thing.
It sounds like that. Hattie Midnight, thank you. You guys have got 16 minutes. Agent Peach, thank you. You guys have got 16 minutes to get your tier 2 or 3s in, otherwise they don't count. Clubhouse is iOS. That means Apple. Does iOS Apple?
Is it?
Is iOS Apple? Is iOS Apple? Is iOS Apple? Who's this monstering guy? What's monstering saying? I'll boot you out of here, you piece of trash. I'll boot you out of here. This guy looking 20 years older every time you stream. You know why? Because I am 20 years older, because I'm going through different time zones. I'm going through different time zones than you.
Why'd you have to be a dick about it, man?
I'm living a life. It's Apple. All right, so we can't look it. All right, well, that's that done. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. You've got 15 minutes to become a tier 2 or tier 3.
And then it's over.
And then it's over, baby. Then it's over. Okay? Then it's over. The postcard Farrago. So let's see. I'm not even going to look at the numbers. And then after 12, we're going to send out a message, which you're going to help me craft, to make it really obvious that we're not talking about patrons, who I love dearly. We're not talking about tier 1s or Amazon subs. We're talking specifically. I mean, I said it in the first one. How much more specific? Much more specific is what we're going to be.
Yeah.
You're not getting 2 postcards, Jalford. What?
Why are you doing this?
I thought.
Why are you being like this?
At the weekend, it's time for some serious. How do I do the thing? I want to fire off the thing. Here we go. It's time for some serious chat.
Just be in bed. Just be in bed.
Serious talk time.
We're gonna tell you what. Let's make a thing now.
Go on.
Before we do the serious chat, right? That flags up. We're gonna do serious chat.
Serious chat.
So let's go to Canva.
Let's get serious. Let's get serious.
All right, let's do this. Right, so let's create a design. We want to create
create a design.
We want to create a little video.
You can show what we're doing here.
Yeah, I'm just getting off the bit that might dox me.
You don't want to do that.
This is going to be fun. By the way, thank you for everyone. The 12-hour show. A lot of people said, "Oh, how do you feel after the 12-hour show?" Elated.
It was strangely.
Easy. We had stuff we didn't do. Well, not that we planned anything, but we had a few ideas of stuff. We were going to do face masks. We only used half of the 12-hour the videos that were sent to us, wishing us luck. We'll play the rest of those out over the coming weeks.
We were going to have a look at the hotel, the documentary.
We didn't really watch much, and that was always our fallback of if we struggle, we can just go and watch some TV.
Yeah.
But we watched hardly any, apart from the Brucey rabbit hole that was spontaneous. We didn't really watch any.
Yeah.
So we loved it. My legs really ached, and we were both a little bit clumsy the next day.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, my concentration levels the next day were shot, but 5 stars would recommend, would do it again.
Well, we're thinking of doing a 24-hour show.
Let's not get
ahead
of ourselves.
Right.
24 hours? No, that becomes endurance because I like to have a sleep.
Okay, well, you have a sleep. I'll do the show. Get more fans.
You get more fans.
And here's the thing as well. I'm not blowing my own trumpet because I don't have one. It was actually a really entertaining show.
I think it was funny.
It was a funny show, like Mamia said, like KTB said.
It was funny.
It was a funny show. Hattie says, "Can I ask what is a yes day?" Ignore that. Ignore that. Right. So, what we want to do is we want to get let's get a back. So we want to put a thing up that says, "It's time to get serious."
Yeah.
So we want a background.
Serious background, not one.
Pick a serious background.
The one with pineapples on.
No, not pick a serious background. That Hearts one is quite serious looking.
No,
because Hearts you could have
brick wall.
No, that's too dry.
Cheese.
Where's cheese?
That.
There we go. Right, I like that. So put that there. So right, and now we're going to put some text. Shut up, man. See me when you see a serious font, and don't pick a jokey one, please.
I wouldn't.
Don't pick a jokey one.
I wouldn't.
That's quite serious.
That is a bit like Comic Sans, isn't it?
Oh, this is serious.
Yeah. Is it easy to read? We need to make it absolutely clear,
binge
don't we?
that shit,
Yeah,
don't they?
yeah.
Singles party. My boo.
My boo.
Here we go. So we drag that. Here we go. Where's that gone? Hello? We've got two my boo. My boo boo. So we're going to undo that.
My cheesy boo.
Undo that. Bit buggered here now.
Have you done it wrong?
Nope. Here we go. Delete. Don't know what that is. Right. So
We
get
don't
rid of
need to
that.
know times.
It's time to get serious. Or it's serious.
Let's get serious.
Let's get. I know what to make it fun because this could be a shock. Sir. Oh no, it looks SS.
Yeah.
Sir. Serious.
Why are we doing that again?
Let's get serious.
Could be offensive
To whom?
to people that can't say sir.
I'm not making the fun of.
It feels like you might be. If we're going to be serious, we've got to be.
Your PC gone mad.
Yep.
All right. We could say let's get effing serious.
Well, I mean, that's more late night, isn't it?
Okay, let's get
Proper.
serious.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. We got there.
Let's keep it clean.
Let's get
But
proper serious.
absolutely.
Is there two spaces there? No.
Let's get proper
serious.
serious. And then underneath, right now.
In smaller, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now.
Where was that? So it's my boo. So we want is that.
Bit further down.
All right. Well, I'm just doing it.
Okay, well.
Let's go down.
Donuts.
Thank you, Julie Prunes. Oh, Julie Prunes is back in the scene, are you?
Oh.
Right. Oh, right now.
And then underneath, smaller.
Yep.
I'm not joking.
We are not joking because we're a team. We're not joking. Oh, it's gone. Hello?
Hello.
There we go. I want that little box. Hello? We are not joking. Right. And then, full stop. Then we want to put a picture to indicate how
Something
serious we are.
serious.
So let's just type in search word serious.
Yeah.
There's that guy. There's a serious baby.
Serious baby.
Serious face. Serious cat. I think cats to me. It's serious gentleman. Serious lady. Another serious gentleman. They don't look serious. They look really.
They look fed up, don't they?
Serious kid.
Serious cow.
Where's serious cow?
There. That cow is flipping fuming.
It's not about anger.
No,
That's
it's got something important to tell you.
Excuse me.
About what it's like to be a cow. Something you haven't thought about.
Just getting rid of the background.
Don't you tell the cow how to feel. It's time for you to listen.
You are having trouble? Please try another image. Can't get rid of that background, I'm afraid. If I go down here,
Yeah.
I want to get rid of the. Let's get proper series. Can't get rid of that background, so that's gone. So, oh, I like this. Right, she looks like you.
She does not.
She does.
What? In that we're both female.
Hmm.
Huh?
Background remover. So that's.
She's got a crop top on. You can't be serious with a crop
That's
top.
her arm across her body.
Oh, do you think? How do you know?
There we go. Let's get proper serious. And I like that serious gentleman because he looked like me. Oh,
Serious.
oh bollock! I've lost it all. There we go. It's saved. It saved it. It saved it. She is mixed race. See, I didn't see that, Mandy. I didn't see that. You saw that. You saw that.
Big boy.
You saw that. I didn't see that. You're the racist. And race is a serious issue, actually. It's proper serious.
Yeah.
So then we go back to there. There was a man that looked like me.
Did he though?
He did actually, yeah.
Serious.
Where has he got this guy here? So we're going to drag this guy over. And it's like a very authoritative.
Oh, I think he's got creepy fingernails, but okay.
The best kind of fingernails are the creepy ones. Put him there. Let's get serious right now. We are not joking.
It's not to be joked about.
Just get rid of the background. Wish we could all get rid of our backgrounds.
In it though. I think there might be a problem with this man.
Come on, let's not cast
Oh,
aspersions.
where's he gone? There he is. Hi.
There, right, now what you do,
Why is he up and she's edged?
now what we do, it's all right, it doesn't matter. Here's what we do.
Yes.
Mandy, is it, as you're speaking on behalf of all people of colour now, okay? Is it offensive if we have this young girl here? You're speaking on behalf of all people of colour, right? Which may be an offensive statement in itself. Is it offensive having this young lady here? Mandy says, no, not at all. People of colour at POC have spoken. POCHS. Potches. Right. So now what we want to do
Yeah.
is...
Can you do some FX?
Yeah, I'm going to do some FX now. Right, what we do is we animate. FX, here we go. Animate.
Can you make him do that?
Oh! I can't do... Oh! Did I send you the video of my kids on Wigwam? Wombo. Oh, Wombo. We got Wombo to work. It's offensive if we don't have her there. You're right. I can't do the effects on this. I've done this wrong. Okay, so we're going to... What we want to do is we don't want to do a video. So what we go is we're going to change that.
Time up, monks.
We don't want to do a video. Keep changes. We don't want to do a video.
No. Video is too frivolous. This is about serious, not frivolous.
So we want to do whatever. Goodbye. I can't do effects. Right, hang on. Can't do effects on this, can I? Effects. No. Oh, balls. So, right. Okay, so we're going to go back. All right, so we're going to create the start again. But we no, because now we know what we're doing. 2,000 viewers say yes. I want to animate. Oh, we can animate that. We can animate. What do I press? No, I can't animate it here. I have to go back. Can I animate it? Oh, it's animates there. Here we go. We got different options. Let's get proper serious right now.
Yeah.
Oh, we got that.
Boing. Yes.
You tell me.
Donuts.
Oh, the background moved there.
Oh, I like that.
You got 3 minutes to be a tier 2 or tier 3. Well, you tell me what you want.
Kablow.
That one. Just go
I
with
like
that
the
one.
boingy one.
Which one was that?
That one.
That's called Stomp. Okay, now what we can do is we can add...
Can we make a noise?
Audio. So let's type in serious. Oh, these are all bits of music. So what we're going to do is we're going to record something. Excuse me. I can't search in the search bar. This is what you're seeing, 2,000 viewers, is a great time.
Yeah. You're seeing creativity at work.
Okay.
At work.
Okay. So what we're going to do is now I'm going to drag that over here. So now we're going to record something.
Yeah.
1, 2. Talking to you.
1, 2.
Okay, right. So just got. It's going to last 5 seconds. Let's get serious.
Serious time.
Serious. Okay, that's that now. It's so easy.
So
making
easy,
stuff.
man.
Let's just play that.
There are whole companies that do this.
Serious.
Serious time.
Serious. There we go. Right. That's a little bit long, so we just got to cut that down to 5 seconds. So I cut that. That'll be fine. That looks fine. So we're going to save that as an MP3. Export. People are loving this. 2,000 viewers.
I mean, they've often wondered, can we look behind your curtain? Can we see how you do things?
Can we part Catherine's curtains
and see the workings?
See what's going on there?
Yes, you can. Behold.
Okay, so that's serious time. So that's the thing. And then what we do is we can just upload this. This is great. How do we upload? I don't actually know. I have done it.
Yeah, but you don't remember.
It's upload. Oh, upload media.
Yeah.
From device, and that will be in my Patreon file because it just goes there. It's called Serious.
There it is. Serious time.
Okay. I think we just drag it over. Okay. Let's get serious.
Serious time.
Serious. Okay. Let's get serious. kind of. So this is what you're going to get.
Did you cut the S off?
It doesn't matter. Let's get serious. Serious.
Serious time.
Serious.
Syria. It
Cut off a
sounded
bit.
like you're saying Syria.
It cuts off a bit, but I don't think you notice. I don't think you notice. I don't think you notice it. I don't even notice it until you pointed it out.
Now I can just hear Syria.
People spend too much time on this stuff. You just got to go with it.
Slap it in.
Okay. No more tier 2 or 3 subs. I'm begging you. Right. So.
Great.
Now what we do is
What are we going to do when we've played this? Because I can't.
What we do. Hang on, we're back. So now we want to duplicate main shot serious time. So that's now main shot serious time. We're dragging you up here, and this is now going to be a stinger. I learned all this stuff the other day. That's great.
Good.
So we're going to. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a new stinger. Add stinger. Serious time. You're going to love it. We browse. Let's get proper serious. Audio monitoring monitor on. That should do it. And so main shot, transition override, serious time. Okay, so okay. Let's get serious.
Serious time.
Serious. So,
Good.
I would like to get serious
Would you?
for a bit. That's how you make shows.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you get 2,000 viewers.
That's how you do it, man.
Paul loves retro. I love Paul's.
Recto.
Retro. Brett's called in. Let's listen to his message and not call him back.
Today's live news. Arse-wipes.
Oh, go away. Oh, horrible human being.
Yeah, vile, man.
That's disgusting. That is disgusting. You're disgusting. Run an ad break. So, right, okay, we've kind of missed it now, so we're going to have to go back and go, let's get serious.
Serious time.
Serious. So, I was out with my boys this weekend. I'm a divorced father.
Oh.
And we were dicking around by like a little stream by a park, and it's a little stream. I think it may be sewage actually, but we had a great time. And I had my trainers on because my eldest was wearing. They didn't come with any shoes. They came for a day and a night without any shoes. I said, "Can we bring any shoes?" They went, "No."
What did they think they were going to be doing?
And I texted their mum saying, "Have they got any shoes?" "Oh no, sorry." What? So anyway, they were wearing my wellies. I was wearing trainers, and I went in the stream, but it was cold.
Is it worth buying them some shoes just for here? Like flip-flops or something?
Well, they've got flip-flops. I'm not going to wear flip-flops out. But I'm going to buy them some Wellingtons because we're going to go and do this again, right? So we were dicking around on the bank, and the bank was very muddy. It was cold, but they were loving it, and it was great. We're outside, we're playing. And then I was on the bank, and I slipped.
Oh.
I slipped down.
Seriously, though?
And my leg... I would prefer, actually, if you stayed out of this, and for reasons that you know and will become clear to these put-ins in a minute. My leg went behind me. It was in an angle that is not normal for human beings. And I can feel, because so my kind of foot stayed where my right foot stayed where it was, whereas my body was going down, and then it went underneath me, and I heard a snap, and I'm in a lot of pain. I'm in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Oiled that, was squeaking the other day, not a sound now.
Still, don't waggle it. Just leave it alone; it'll fall off.
And I started laughing hysterically. I was just hysterical. I was in shock.
Yeah, like a maniac.
It was like a maniac. And what was great is my 11-year-old boy. This is the serious. This is part 1 of the serious.
Hit it. Hit the thing.
No, because we're in it. This is
Do
we're
it-
in
do
the.
it again.
I'm not going to do it again. We're in the serious zone. That just demeans it, and you're disrespectful
Well,
because you
people have
thought the whole
got a
thing was a
very
joke.
well. People have got a very short attention span on
My
the
pin cable
internet.
did not snap. No owls, no wells. Stop taking the piss. My 11-year-old, he's only just turned 11, so really he's still 10.
Well, no, he's literally 11.
He's closer to 10 than he is to 12. So he's 10. So
I
he
think that's
came
how
over.
age works.
He ran over and he went, "Daddy, are you all right?" And I was laughing. I said, "No, I'm in a lot of pain. I think I've broken my leg." And he was amazing, right? Because he just took control of it. I've not seen this side of him in this thing. He took control. He said, do I need to call anyone? I said, no, I don't think so, but I can't get up. He said, right, I'm going to help you get up. So he went up the bank and he held on to something and he put out his hand to pull me up. And he's tiny and I'm massive, but he helped me get up and he helped me hobble over painfully, hop over. You wouldn't laugh with a broken leg. Well, Mandy, you might actually. Some people laugh when they've killed someone. The brain, you can't tell the brain what to do. It's called hysteria. I don't know if you've heard of hysteria.
You got her there.
Thank you. So he helped me over, and I was so moved, and I was in hysterics as I was explaining to Mandy. And he was great. He said, "Do you need me to sit with you?" I said, "No, you go off and play. I'm just going to work out what's going on with my body, but I'm cool, all right?"
But you didn't say it like that. You said,
"You go and play." You can go. Mandy's getting on my DIDS today because she says I broke my leg. I did not laugh. Okay, so we extrapolate from that. What? Nobody laughs. People laugh. You don't know which is hysteria. Average O2 says, "Can you help me out?" No.
I wonder what's going to happen next.
No, cannot help you out.
I'm guessing someone's going to get banned.
Not interested in helping you out at all. I bet your account was just made. Let's have a look. It was made a few days ago. No, cannot help you. Not interested in helping you in the slightest.
Anyway, so you're laughing your head off.
Anyway.
The children are spooked.
The children are spooked, right? And I'm in a lot of pain and I'm feeling my ankle, my leg is swelling. And I'm thinking, oh, jeez. I've got 10% battery on my phone. Who do I phone? Do I phone the 999s? I phone my mate. And let's time Moomin out because Moomin's getting a little bit excited. He wants to get to the end of the story. And I just time you out. Oh, no, I can time people out for moments again.
Yeah, is it?
Okay, so let's just time Moomin out to focus on this. So I phone her up. And she was taking the piss.
Well, no.
She belittled me.
No.
She bullied me.
No.
She trolled me.
No.
She humiliated
That didn't
me.
happen.
And then she went, "Your leg isn't broken, stop being a dick." And she hung up on me.
No, I didn't. I said, "Oh my goodness, what's happened?" Ma! Oh,
Didn't laugh like a toff.
Yeah, you did.
Didn't laugh like a toff.
Yeah, you did. Oh, I heard a snap, but it might have been a twig, is what happened. I fell in the mud and I heard a snap and I thought it might be a twig. I said, "Oh my God, can you stand up?" "Oh, let me try. Stood up, stopped laughing and went, "Oh yeah, it's fine." So I went, "You're a dick." I think that's fair enough. I think that's a fair enough conclusion to jump to, given the circumstances. And he was frightening the boys with whoa.
Okay, and that's
And that's the story of us.
And that's the end of serious. Let's get serious.
Serious time.
Serious. We've got nearly 3,000 viewers.
Oh, well.
I'm never going back to night times ever again. Look at the bags under my eyes. I'm going to start wearing makeup tomorrow. Eye makeup. Seriously. For TV purposes. I'm going to start wearing eye makeup.
Yep.
Have you got some eye makeup?
Might have a little bit, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start wearing...
You mean like concealer?
No, eye makeup to make this bit white.
Yeah, concealer. It's not white.
Well, I want to look like my boy's favourite YouTuber is called Flamingo.
Flamingo, yeah.
Right.
Does he use concealer?
Well...
Oh, he's doing it wrong. He looks like flipping Trump. What's he doing?
This is let's get serious.
Oh, no.
Serious. That should be on that screen. Serious. Hang on, is that on all the screens? Let's get serious.
Serious time.
I've got a transition override.
Override that now.
Okay. So I want to. That's their favourite.
Okay.
So yeah, that.
Okay. I can probably do it better.
No. Who's the millionaire? Or you?
Well,
or you? Who's the millionaire?
Donald Trump claims to have billions.
Who's the
millionaire? I wouldn't want to recreate that look either.
That guy.
I would suggest that there are less obvious ways of doing it. I will help.
Peter, I feel like Ian's telling of this story during the Patreon lunch yesterday was about 400% less hysterical. That is private. These people are not £16 and above patrons.
Seriously.
They don't deserve to know what happened in that meeting.
He was wibbling. He was when he rang up.
Mandy, why don't you believe that some people might laugh when they hurt themselves? Why are you doing this, Mandy? Why? you want to puke.
You know why they're doing it? Because otherwise it's just too horrific to think of.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Right. Now, we haven't really done anything in this show. This has been a disappointing
why
show.
are you like this? You've stopped us. Why?
If you're new here, drop us a follow. You can call us. We're only here till 1 o'clock. We're doing 3 hours this week, so we're way ahead of
Lulu Squish is getting in contact from the 70s, it would seem. Cucumber slices on your eyes for half an hour will take the puffiness away.
Is that not true?
Well, they're cooling and soothing, but no.
Lino is subscribed. I'm new here, but I hear that Ian has got mental issues, so I don't think it's fair. Everyone is picking on him. Thanks. And thank you, Lino. Welcome. If you're new here like Lino, drop us a follow, do us tier 1 sub or tier 2 or 3, but you don't get a postcard now because it's after midday. And so we have got as many viewers as Limmy I've just seen.
Oh.
We have got as many... where is screen 2 gone? Oh, that's the wrong thing. No!
Let's
get serious. Why are they all doing the serious thing? Let's get serious. They're all doing the serious thing. Let's get serious. Serious.
Serious time.
Serious. Are they all... Let's get
serious.
Serious.
Serious
Oh, no,
time.
I know one. Serious.
Did you press something?
It should be this. This is it now. This will be fine. There we go. That's better. Oh, it's like cards being... But then if we do this, this should still be... Okay. So... No, we're not. Why are you saying we're muted? Why are you lying? Also, why does everyone have to say muted? Why can't we just need 3?
They don't know.
We need
They
3
don't
sources.
know. They're not all in the same room.
3 sources. 1, I don't believe. 2, I'm suspicious. 3. Didn't swear.
Let's get serious.
So now we're going to send an email to the subs.
Yep.
All right?
Which ones?
Unfortunately, it goes to all of them. So we've now got 70 tier 2s and 24 tier 3s. So that's 94 postcards you have to do. I've addressed about 5 of them. So that's less work.
Yeah.
So we go to screen 2.
Thank you.
Welcome. So this is for the tier 2s and tier 3s saying you're going to get a postcard, but only tier 2s and tier 3s on Twitch. So help me write this.
Hi, guys.
No. Message title. This is only for Twitch.
Or ignore this if you are tier 1.
No. All right, put that in the body. This is only for Twitch tier 2 or tier 3 subscribers. Brackets, not tier 1s. Amazon Prime or Patreons. That's the title, right? Jeez. That's the title. Thank you, Istwis. Hello. Let me reiterate.
Oh, wait. Hello. Wait, are you tier 1? Why are you reading this? Weirdo.
Okay.
This isn't for you.
Hello. Are you tier 1 on Twitch?
Or a Patreon?
Well, they might be a Patreon and a tier 2, tier 3 here. Are you tier 1 on Twitch? Stop reading and do not message me.
Ever. On this matter.
Ever. Just ever. Let me reiterate. This is only for tier 2s and tier 3s on Twitch. Not!
Why are you shouting Twitch? Why are you
I'm shouting all of it because the people are thick. How do you know what tier you are? You're tier dickhead. Excuse my language. That was inappropriate at tier 1.
Tier 1. So you shouldn't even be reading this.
This is only for tier 2s and tier 3s on
Thank
Twitch.
you, Amy
not
Girl 2021.
Tier 1s, Amazon subs, or people who are just patrons. So,
Brown Eyes Dolly, what is everyone having for lunch? Could you stop, please? We're trying to concentrate.
focus in. So, even though you're a tier 2, thank you. So,
Calm it, or you are reported, please. Let me help you out with that.
Stockfog. Just patrons, I know, Jalford, using just patrons, I know. But this is what I've been forced to. So tier 2s and tier 3s, you are entitled to a postcard written by Catherine or me.
Probably
to
me.
be sent to your house. Could you please send us your address by whispering, so it's me on Twitch, by, is it /W? Is it /W?
Be nice if you're asking them to do something.
Is it /W? How do they whisper me? Shut up, Hazy! Go and write a song! It's sponging off my talent.
Careful now.
Go and write a song! Jeez! Got more views than Limmy.
Not that is what is a count of
How
success.
do we /W space TLNA? There's a fake TLNA out there, guys.
Is there?
Yeah, there is. TLNA _.
God.
I've reported it.
That's creepy, isn't it?
So I would do... Should I ignore all this? Yes, you should, Lino. So I do... If I whisper... Oh. That doesn't work. /W... Lino... Send to... The invalid parameters. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Well, if I do /W at Lino... I've tried it. It's telling me to use the whisper window. Can you try it? /W space TLNA. I'm fuming now. You've made this happen.
Yeah. And then I press enter.
No, put space then message.
I write message. Or I have to write the message.
Just type message.
Hello.
Just type message. All right, that's enough. Right.
Shh.
It's private information. Natty, cut that out, please. The private information. / It's private information that you've seen now. Oh, I think I've sent the message out now.
What?
Where's the message gone?
What the?
Thank you, Matty. I think the message has gone out.
What?
Oh, sugar. Has the message gone out? Did you get that message? Did anyone get that message?
Could anyone send it back so we can copy and paste it, please?
Did anyone get the message? Please. Did anyone get the message? That's private information. If you close the window, you have to start again. Jesus!
Where were we?
Right. Message
Can
title.
anyone remember what we wrote?
For tier 2 and 3 subs on Twitch only. Ignore if you are a tier 1 on Twitch. Is this a skit? No, this is
Serious,
it.
Man.
Or a patron. Hello.
You just put patron.
I don't care.
Well,
if you are a tier 1 on Twitch or patron, stop reading. This is not for you.
Monkey Boy says, I think the gist of it was up yours tier 1. This is for the real fans.
Matty, you've deleted that, have you? Thank you. Thank you. You don't get a postcard, Lino. You're starting to push the limits there. You guys saw private, classified information.
Yes.
Well done, you. Don't really care. This is not for you. If you're tier 1 on Twitch,
Do not message me.
No, don't put in that in because they'll message me. Right. Tier 2 and 3, you are entitled. Hey, Scoot!
Whoop, whoop.
We're doing the daytime this week. you are entitled to a postcard written by. Actually, I would like to file this on. Let's get serious.
Serious time.
Serious. I would. So this is serious. You are entitled to a postcard written by me or Catherine.
Yes.
Please whisper me. Thank you for the bits.
Thank you.
But not now. Whisper me at /WTLNA. Then put brackets message. And put your address. This has been too successful. So this offer only applies to tier 2s this month of March. Anno Domini.
I think that's very clear.
What? Stay out of this, it's Dan. This has been too
hi,
successful.
it's Dan. It's none of your
this
business.
offer only applies to tier 2s this month of March, Anno Domini. Next month of April, it will be tier 3s only. But this month, to clarify, it is tier 2 and tier 3 only.
You miss off and.
It's fine.
Is that clear? Good. Thank you. Goodbye. There.
So, is that clear? Good. Thank you. Goodbye.
There we are. Send.
Ian and Catherine. Send. Right. Don't be dicks.
Don't.
I can't believe I showed them all of this top classified information.
This is very important information.
This is classified information that you've seen.
One of your business.
This is classified information that you've seen. Matty has deleted that information from the internet. Yeah, that's right. We earn money from this. And that money you saw gets split. Oh, that's a lot of money. It's dollars. So take off $1,000. Then split it. And then think, he's nearly 50. She's not far off it.
I am.
And that's their income?
It's part of it.
You see what I'm saying? Jeez, Louise. We're never doing an evening stream again. Scoot is here. Let's get a shout out for Scoot X. Let's say, and tax. Let's say they just saw how much money we earned, Scoot. Lino says, most people would find this complicated. Not here, though. Looking forward to my postcard. I just want to try a new feature I've got on here. Purged him. What does purge mean?
I don't know. It sounds...
I timed out for a second.
It sounds unnecessarily mean.
The plan to get more tier 2 subs worked too well.
Yeah.
We went from 10 to nearly 100, and we have to write postcards.
It's not our fault, right? It's actually yours.
Lala Lulu says, no email again. Check your email settings. Are you a tier 2?
Listen. Consider yourself told then, because you've been watching this.
Oh, you're a tier 1.
I'm glad you didn't see it. It's not for you.
So that money you saw, that's what we earn in a month. Take $1,000 off because it's dollars. Take tax off it and split it.
Now you understand.
It just about covers my mortgage. None of the other bills. None of the money I pay for my kids or my food. So get lost. What's on the front of the postcard? It could be anything. We've got all these postcards.
We've got a ship one.
These ones are...
We've got a beach one. We got a house one. We got a sheep one. We got a tree one. We got a sea one. And if you want one, don't be a tier 1.
Thank you. Lonely God says, I got the email this time. If any tier 2s or 3s didn't, they need to turn email notifications on. Lauren says, my tier 1 ass got an email. We sent it to every subscriber. That's all we can do.
Ducks.
Rich man triggered. We saw his precious. I'll trigger you. I'll trigger you by blocking you. You absolute bell cheese. Rich man triggered. We saw his...
His precious? That sounds unnecessarily lascivious.
It's the Hobbit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
you saw half his precious. Half of it was mine.
It's funny. we don't talk about money and stuff in this country. In
No.
America, it's more of a.
What you? Yeah. What?
I'm pulling $5,000. I'm pulling $12,000 a month.
Yes, it feels somewhat crass in this country, doesn't it?
I made a mistake. Harsh, my accountant says I missed that. Harsh, I'm giving you the legit figures. Trust me.
Donut.
Scoot is subscribed at tier 2.
Oh,
Two things, Scoot. You're in America, and the deadline was midday, but I can't refute Scoot.
No, we can't refute Scoot.
We can't refute Scoot. Scoot, if you whisper us your address, we're going to send you a postcard. And it's going to be an absolute.
And it will take forever.
So tomorrow's stream is postcard writing.
Oh, God.
Here's how it worked, right? Lauren says, I'll be tier 2 on the 24th, I think, so I'm confused. When did you subscribe at tier 2? Pete says, na, TARDIS, na, Sarah Jane, and K9, sex.
Oh.
Thank you, Pete.
Thank you.
Not resending the email. No, Pete, Scoot, you're getting a postcard. You're getting a postcard because you're a great human being, and we love all of the work that you do.
We do.
I say all of it.
I'm
a pacifist.
He doesn't do that work anymore.
Well, I'm saying, okay, well, I didn't say all of the work that we've done.
No.
But I respect you for what you did.
Thank you for your service.
But I don't actually know everything that you ever did.
You
Maybe
can't
you
know
did.
that. You can't know that. Best you
Bazza
don't.
Lad says, where do I recognise this man? Sneaking out your mother's room at 7 o'clock in the morning and telling you to go back to bed.
No need for that, mate. Because you know what they'll come back with? They always have a deceased mother, those people. Stop.
Drunken Chimpanzee says, I've just leveled up to tier 2. Yeah, you just missed it. You're tier 1. You're a liar. You're tier 1. You're a liar.
Outrageous.
Lauren, you can whisper me.
Anyway, this has been a lot of fun.
I hate this.
Let's change the sujet.
We haven't actually done anything. Night streams are over for this week. And also I'm thinking we've got 3,000 viewers.
Yes, it's quite a compelling suggestion, isn't it?
Why would we? We haven't had, let's open the phone lines, guys. Let's open the phone lines. We missed a call from David Scott, who's actually called in before, so he's hogging it a little bit.
If you are new here, if you would drop us a follow, I think it could be mutually beneficial.
But not if you're a bot, please.
Or,
no bots.
or a dick. We don't have any dicks here. And that's a deliberate feature.
And then you say that, and then we go straight to Dave.
Ah, Dave!
I can't hear you. Don't know if that's me. It's okay. You already read my message about the emails.
All right, so are we done? He can't hear us. Okay.
Oh, God's sake, Dave! Oh, God.
Do you feel embarrassed? Why do I feel embarrassed that I showed everyone how much money we got?
Because that is your nature. I don't give a toss. Come on.
Oh, sugar. Tomorrow, do you mind if I go more into the ADHD
Go and
book?
get it now, because you're obviously thinking about it.
Well, of course I'm thinking about it. I just spoke about it.
Yeah, do it. Hazy79, I like this time slot, but I've done no work. No, you're all going to fail your exams because of us putting you off.
The book's upstairs. Let me go and get the ADHD book. Man alive.
It's
It's right, it's my it's not quite my instruction manual because it doesn't tell me what to do. It gives some suggestions.
But it tells you about your factory settings, which is always handy to know.
I want to try these the medication because it says it focuses you and you sleep better. Imagine being more focused.
I mean,
well, you are. Huh?
What? What did he say?
Oh, my ankle! Where I thought I broke my leg.
No, he didn't. You heard him just run up the stairs, right? He forgets that he snapped. A bone, or was it a twig? I think we all know it was a twig. Hi.
Hiya.
ADHD is a label, says Brent Barnsdale.
Yeah, label I want.
Dr. Brent Barnsdale, I presume.
Just some of the radio awards Catherine and I have won.
Yeah, careful with those. They're really heavy.
I know, this one's dented where I dropped it.
Don't worry, there's another.
That's some of them. The boys have got my other ones because I don't really give a shit. Oh, sorry, excuse my language, sorry.
Lee Buxton says, OMG, I just found this channel. I've missed it, Ian. Is this a weekly thing? It's a daily thing.
We normally do this weeknights, right? We do this, the late night, TLNA stands for the late night alternative. You'll see it in a minute. And so this is kind of an extension of the phone-in show we were doing at Racist Radio Station Talk Radio. And we've been doing it in the evenings for the last 6 months, 8 till about midnight-ish. And we just thought this week we'd do it in the daytime to see
Thank
if
you
we
for that gifted sub, Monkey Boy.
To see if we'd get more followers and more viewers, and we have. So we're doing it this week. Next week we're on so we're doing it all this week, 10 till 1. Next week we're back to the evening for Monday and Friday. We're not on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But then we go back to doing it in the evening. But I do think there is a discussion to be had
There's
about
something.
whether we do it in the daytime. There are pluses and minuses,
Oh,
right?
gosh, Alex
Alex,
Tiffin,
thank you.
thank
That's
you.
very kind. There are pluses and minuses. The energy is different. I just like doing a nighttime phone-in show.
I do.
But this is not...
But what if we did a weekend nighttime phone-in show, one night or something? I don't know. I'm just
No,
just
it's an
spitballing.
idea. It's an idea. It's an idea. It's an idea. We have approached Twitch as though it were the TV or the radio, and as we keep, every time we think we've realised that it's not the TV or the radio, we make another revelation that hammers that home. And it would seem that significantly more people are watching at this time of the day than in the evening, and we've got 3,500 viewers. Yes, I've got nail polish on. We've got 3,500 viewers. Will the audience change as lockdown eases? Quite
Yes.
possibly.
And someone said, do you find the toxic folk are asleep during the day? No, they're at school.
They're sat next to me. So I got diagnosed as ADHD. Right. I just want to read some of the stuff that had blown my mind, because this I thought I was thick or lazy, or
Someone close to you once said to you, they couldn't work out whether you were awkward or rude.
Who said that? You?
No.
Who? Oh, yeah, they did.
Because I remember you telling me that, and you were
Yeah.
quite hurt.
Here we go. So here we go. I deleted this tweet because it was done as a joke, but I think you were offended by it. 'Cause
No, I
jokes
wasn't.
are
I wasn't, but it did look like it might have been me
Yeah,
being
yeah,
an
yeah.
arsehole.
So I deleted it because it was done as a
thank
joke. So here we go. So these are the key ones, right, that blew my mind. Auditory, this is ADHD, right? Auditory processing disorder is probably the easiest example to grasp of hypersensitivity. People with APD may have normal hearing but struggle to listen. This is due to impaired sound processing in the central auditory nervous system. For instance, and this is it, a person may have perfect hearing but might be unable to follow a conversation in a room with background noise. Their ears can pick up the sounds in their room, but their nervous system cannot pick out the relevant ones. What do I always say to you when we're at a party?
If we're at a party or at a restaurant, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you because I can't hear over hubbub.
Hubbub, and
the
it becomes our joke.
The word hubbub always makes me laugh because it's
Hubbub.
just so old-fashioned. But I know it's a thing with him, as is us being at a place with a lot of people in and him not remembering faces. And
Well,
I'm having
and then-
to say,
and then
sometimes
I-
I point out to people that he knows that I don't.
So I then said to Catherine, as I phoned her up and said, I bet I wouldn't be surprised if it comes up the next thing is about not remembering faces. Next page. Poor facial recognition, face blindness, prosopagnosia is a neurological condition that prevents people from recognizing faces, including those of loved ones and even their own. Problems in facial recognition can arise from a variety of causes, including visual processing issues, memory issues. I don't recognize faces. I do with my kids and stuff. So I know some people don't recognize their own kids. But the number of times I've met people and said, oh, it's really nice to meet you. And they said, we worked together about 3 months ago. Huh? The one before that, Lethan.
I was going to say, fortunately, I remember faces and voices and names quite well, okay? So if we're out somewhere, I'll go, you know that person, don't you? And he'll say, who is it? And I'll tell him, we're like an old couple. Do I know that person?
Yeah. And there we go. Lethonomia, the inability to remember a name. Some of us can learn names but cannot recall them on demand. Some of us just cannot learn them in the first place. So I will very rarely say...
have we worked together?
No. If we're in a conversation and I've been introduced to you, I will almost never... I'll try and say your name straight back to you. This is Steve. Oh, hey, Steve, nice to meet you, in the hope that locks it in, but it doesn't. I will never say that name again. I've done it in Zoom meetings when the name is there. I don't trust that the name I don't trust that the name is right, so I won't say the name. I don't remember names.
No. And some people
And
can
I
get
always
really
thought it was
offended.
rudeness. Some people can get offended.
And they'll say, we work together. Actually, there's a really good showbiz way around this that I've noticed with showbiz people. We've worked together, haven't we?
That's
They'll
what I've
say
been
that,
doing.
Right?
That's what I do
Or they'll
now.
say, so good to see you. They don't know whether they've met you or not. But it's a nice workaround if you're in that kind of not quite sure. Not quite sure.
Here we go. This is my relationships. Basically, we can set off on a relationship way too fast and too intensely with the specific purpose of getting someone hooked on you before they really know you well enough to realise that you're actually manipulative.
Wow.
A lot of ADHDers falling head over heels is the normal way to start a relationship. We're fast, we're impulsive, we can hyper-focus on people just as much as we do on anything else, and we love that sweet dopamine that a new relation gives us. For us, though, it's not a tactic, it's just the way our brain and our heart work. We believe there is something inherently wrong with us. Being constantly told there is something wrong with us can unsurprisingly lead us to believe there is something wrong with us. This is particularly true for those of us who are diagnosed later on in life because we don't have the comfort of a diagnosis to explain that's what's going on. Being constantly exposed to a barrage of negative comments can turn us into people pleasers. We try to make up for our perceived shortcomings by doing whatever it takes to make people like us, even when it has a negative impact on our life. Whoa! This is the book. It's not a brilliant book, right? It's not brilliantly written, and there's a couple of bits in there where it gets a little bit political, right? But it's the first thing I've read where I've been able to go, oh my God, this is incredible.
Yeah.
So that is the thing. So thank you for liking my moustache.
I mean, it's no way to diagnose yourself. Well, if you have been diagnosed, it might open your eyes a little bit to some things that you thought were just you.
So that I've got to play some adverts. How many have we got? Why can't I see that? How do I get rid of that? What's that? Anyway. Yeah, political, Katya. Political. So I'm having the time of my life realising I'm ADHD, and I'm on possibly bipolar. But I'm on a massive high at the moment. Are you going to be prescribed something for it? Once I'm off the antidepressants, which I'm coming off of, I'm going to leave it a couple of months to get them out of my system, and then I'm going to try some of the drugs to see what it's like. See what it's like to be focused. How do you get diagnosed? How did you get diagnosed? I went to my GP first. Some GPs are better than others, and mine listened to me and said, okay, I'll refer you for an NHS assessment.
So don't feel silly asking.
Don't feel silly. That can take a year, right? And I'm ADHD. I got very impatient. I happen to have a few quid to spend. So I got a private diagnosis from a psychiatrist. Now, it cost me £300, right, which is a lot of money, but that was the cheapest I found. A lot of places are £1,000, £1,500. And I think, so this guy's going to write to my GP, so I think I will get my meds, if I go on them, if I decide to go on them, on the NHS.
Mm-hmm.
I think you could do it as a private way, but I think my doctor kind of seemed to say that if I got a private diagnosis, I think I've understood this, they would honour the prescription. So we'll see. Hello, caller.
It's interesting.
Hi, just quickly. I was diagnosed with ADHD in year 10, which was about 10, 11 years ago.
Yeah.
And I couldn't help but notice that when you were writing that message to your subscribers, you were writing like tier 1s, tier 2s, tier 3s, and in between the number and the S, you had an apostrophe, which is wrong, and that's not because you have ADHD; it's because you're fucking stupid.
Here we go.
Can I just flag something up for people? Can I just flag something up for Did you hear me say at the beginning of that call, here we go?
Yeah, we go. I knew it.
Because that delivery there was the equivalent of a very junior gymnast, very junior, chalking up his hands, putting a bit on his feet, and taking his place at the end of the crash mats.
Son, if you notice, you didn't see my hands during that because the whole time my hand was hovering over the cut button. Let's give him a call back. Let's give him a call back. Let's give this guy a call back. Long journey for very little.
I know. Bless him, though.
Let's give this guy a call back. This guy nearly said a swear on the internet. This guy nearly said a swear on the internet.
What a dick.
Why won't he answer the phone? Is it because he's a...
He's gone for a wee-wee. I was too excited.
Mummy!
4, 4, 7, 5.
Mummy! Mummy! I was going to swear on the internet and they're calling me back, Mummy! Mummy!
What a chicken.
Mummy! I was going to swear on the internet. And they're calling me back, Mummy. What do I do, Mummy? Answer the phone, you little prick. Mummy, I don't want to answer the phone, Mummy. I'm scared.
It's because he got his ass handed to him, so he's got his hands full.
Mummy, I'm scared, Mummy.
Oh, how's that? Anyway, that was a lot of fun. Well done. I'll give you a tiny bell for a tiny bell.
Mummy, they're phoning me back now. They keep phoning me back, Mummy. Answer the phone, you coward. Answer the phone, you coward. Because I'm going to phone this number all day. Answer the phone, you little...
4, 4, 7, 5.
Whoa!
And that's all we get.
So what we do is we label that. We add contact. Bottler. There we go, bottler. And I'm going to put an apostrophe at the end of it.
Gosh.
Here's the thing. We've got between us 40 years of hosting phone-ins. We ain't two 15-year-olds going, let's open the phone lines on Twitch. Open the phone lines on Twitch, Blue Bottle. We're old.
Yeah.
We're freaking old. 40 years. Did you see those awards I was fingering? We are old. And we're better than you. We're better than you. We're old and we're better than you. And
But
that's true.
But nice try.
I will give you 3 out of 10. No more. Where's this guy?
Paul Bodell on the Skype.
Paul Dodell wants a fight.
Oh, it's professional Paul.
Yeah, business Paul. Hiya, Catherine. Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Well, guys, what about that for a run-up? I'm not going to swear. I think you can trust me by now.
My hands are on display.
No, what I was going to tell you, actually, I had a good physical and digital clear-out purge of the system over the weekend.
Okay.
You know,
Have you unfollowed and unsubscribed to us? Is that what he's saying? So call up and say, bye.
No,
See ya.
and there was a lot that did go, but actually, I'm glad I did. There's some I'm going to keep. Obviously, I'm keeping all the Ian Lee, Catherine Boyle, TLNA stuff, and I'm keeping Frank Skinner. And I'm going to come back to that. This is why I'm calling you. You got a mention on one of Frank Skinner's podcasts.
A recent one.
But again, I'm purging. Probably within the last 2 or 3 months.
That's recent. That's recent.
That's recent enough.
Go on.
And I'll tell you about that in a minute. But I'm keeping Frank Skinner because I find his Saturday morning podcast quite good. And Mark Maron, WTF.
Yeah, I've not listened to
I've
Mark
heard
Maron.
of him. I've heard he's rather good and he has a big future.
Yeah, it actually is a really, really good podcast, Ian.
If we get him to swing around enough, I reckon I can read what's on his computer screen by looking at the reflection in the mirror. We're going to find out how much he earns a month.
But getting back to Frank Skinner, are you familiar with Trevor Bayliss? Who Trevor Bayliss is?
Yes.
Oh, the wind-up clock inventor.
Inventor.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's dead now. So I don't know how the conversation got on to Trevor Bayliss, but one of his co-hosts, can't remember who it was. It's either Alan Cochrane or Emily Dean. You know those two. And they started mentioning Trevor Bayliss, and one of them said, he was the inventor of the wind-up radio. And Frank Skinner loves a pun, and without dropping a beat, it was inventor of wind-up radio. I thought that was Ian Lee.
Hey! I'll have that. I'll take that. Wow, that's lovely.
Yeah, I thought that was I actually thought that was a compliment.
Oh, I'll take that. That's great news. Thank you, Paul. That's made my day. That has genuinely. That's made my day.
What I'll try to do, I mean, it should be in, but I'm on my phone at the minute. I've got my phone hanging up in front of my screen, so I'll try and hook out. That's a good Northern Ireland phrase for you. I'll try and hook out the podcast and let you know. But
nice one, man.
That's Frank's delivery was perfect. It was just without missing a beat. Inventor of wind-up radio. That's Ian Lee. And I just thought, very good.
That's made my day. That has.
Yeah.
It's nice to get mentioned without Catherine for once in a while.
I know, always going on about me.
I know, Catherine. I'm sorry. But I mean,
no, don't be sorry. I think that's brilliant.
I'm thrilled with that. That really has made my day. Thank you, Paul.
Good. So that's all I had for you. Friday was really good, wasn't it?
12-hour show.
I was really surprised at how fast that went and how, I'm not going to say easy, but how...
It was easy once we got into the groove. Once we kind of let go of, we've got to do 12 hours of stuff. Suddenly it was over. And I say there was stuff that we sort of talked about doing that we didn't do. 24 hours next. Paul, what do you reckon?
Go for it. I
think that's insane.
12 hours with you. Bloodman, by the way, was the password. But I will tell you, I was knackered on Saturday, and I actually thought I used to, and I kind of went, Jesus, what shape is Ian and Catherine in? I just watched it and I was knackered.
Catherine stayed over that night, and she slept in my boys' room. And my boys came over about 8 o'clock in the morning.
Hear them.
So she slept through it. So I had to be, hey kids, great to see ya. Yeah, all right, let's have some fun. She comes wandering down about 9:30, 10. I get a text saying, put the kettle on.
Put the kettle on, love.
Yeah, outrageous. We have a little thing, PTKO, put the kettle on. We've had that for years. I got that. Oh, right, okay, right, fine. And I cooked some breakfast.
The numbers are smashing today.
I know, isn't it weird?
It does make you think. Maybe we've approached this not in the wrong way. I don't think there is a wrong way, but maybe there is a different way.
And I'm guessing the available audience, certainly in the UK, will change when everyone goes back to work. But I mean, God, when's that going to be?
Yeah. And as well, I suppose, all the schools are back now. Well, certainly in England, they're not all back here yet. So you probably don't have all the kids on. Well, I don't think so. When you've done some of the daytime streams, there was a lot of kids on because you could hear the Zoom classes in the background.
Oh yeah, that's true. We'd get kids phoning up who were actually in Zoom, and that left me with a very serious ethical
dilemma.
Issue. What do I do? Because I kind of think homeschooling was great, but also I think it was a little bit. But that's not for me to tell other kids that. I can say that to my kids.
No.
Take it easy a bit. Yeah. But All right, Paul. Nice one, man. Thank you. Always a pleasure. Tutty bye. Tutty bye. We've got loads of new people joining us, loads of new followers. Thank you. If you are new here, drop us a follow. You can sub if you want. I'm not going to go into all the sub stuff. Josh, thank you. You know all the sub stuff. We'll do that later in the week. But the tier 2, tier 3 gravy train is ending. Josh, thank you. Oh, Zoe!
What are you doing?
Zoe, of all people. She was turning the stream off and she hung up on us instead.
Oh, Zoe. Give her a ring back. Should be ready now.
Okay, let's do it. Nope, here we go.
Incoming.
Hello, no!
You were just drinking. I thought I was the only one who drank from a bucket.
I was drinking from a bucket today. I made a smoothie. My plan is to have smoothies for breakfast.
Good shout.
What you got in there?
Banana, frozen strawberries, which instead of ice cubes is a really nice touch. Peanut butter, oat milk, flaxseed, chia seeds. That's it.
I'm going to start doing smoothies. One of the suggestions in this book is it talks about buying food and then having to throw it away because you don't never get around to preparing food. I do that all the time. So it suggests buy some frozen fruit, Put it, and then you have a smoothie every morning, because then you're not buying fruit that goes off.
Yep.
So if you don't get round to doing it, you nothing gets thrown away. It's just in the freezer. So I'm gonna go to Tesco today, and I'm gonna get some frozen fruit.
Well, it's a pity. I've just finished clearing away what I would describe as my banana nursery, which is gets maybe 6 bunches of bananas, and I ripen them all up in a kind of mad nursery, and then peel them, put them in a bag, and freeze them.
Oh, I never thought of freezing bananas.
But anyway,
That's amazing.
So that's what I've just finished doing. The reason I was calling is that when I was looking at the previous caller in his tie, I was thinking this is like when people would go and watch the test match on a Thursday or something and get caught in the crowd when they should be at work. Yes. And the danger of ringing you now is you're going to get caught in the crowd. The chances are slim, I grant you, but I just like the idea that someone maybe hi team.
I used to work with someone who worked in a TV rental shop in those days, right? He skived off to go and see some racing.
Oh no, you know where that's going.
Exactly. A whole wall of TVs with him.
It's, by the way, if you're ever doing a phone-in on a radio, we could do it on here, but it wouldn't quite work so well. You're doing a phone-in on the radio and you've got nothing to talk about. It's always a great phone-in topic. Have you ever been caught bunking off?
Yeah.
And it's always great. You know, we've had kids that were queuing up to buy tickets for David Bowie, and their teacher was in the queue. It's a brilliant phone-in to do. So we might get some of that. You never know.
To me once, do you remember when Tony Blair was giving evidence at the Iraq inquiry?
Yes.
I got a ticket.
Wow.
There was a ballot, and you could just put your name in, and I didn't think I would, but then I got a ticket to be in the gallery attending. But then, lo and behold, the world's press was there, and
it was quite big news, that I seem to remember. Yeah.
Yeah, so I sort of took a day off and then was interviewed for what was it like watching Tony Blair? The Iraq inquiry.
Were you there? Didn't a guy come in and throw glitter over him, or someone did something because he was a war criminal or something? I think.
Not on the day I was there, but there was the occasional shouter-outer who then was escorted out. And things.
By the way, we're having a debate about whether all fruit can be frozen, and it has. But then listen to this. This sounds amazing. This is a little bit local radio, but I'm going to go with it. So Yogi 1, put a banana on a stick and freeze it, then dip in chocolate that sets on. Then dip it in the chocolate the type that sets on ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's really good. In fact, I thought you could really do a very bougie business, which was ripen bananas, banana nursery style, package them in a really lovely artisanal paper bag type thing, freeze them, and then sell them to conscientious parents. They're amazing kind of ice lolly substitutes.
That is a good shout, actually.
Wow, because we have those watermelon ice lollies from Tesco.
They're not made out of watermelon, though, are they?
It turns out they're not.
They just look like them.
I'm going to buy some fruit, and I'm going to have smoothies each day for I had a smoothie today, and it was great.
I could tell you've got a spring in your step.
Feel full. Feel full to the brim. Can I ask what that is on that stuck on your door?
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, 20 foods you should eat. 2019.
Oh, but not 20 foods you shouldn't eat.
No, should.
Give us one food we should eat.
Eggs.
Right.
I'm up for that.
I like eggs.
I'm cool with the eggs. What do you reckon, Zoe? We've got 3,500 people watching.
I mean, who is this good? Are they all sidelining work, watching? Is it the demographic of what country, what time zone they're in? There's someone else's evening.
I don't know. It feels like we seem to have cornered the market in skivers.
Yeah, which are my kind of people.
Yeah.
I mean, this job is a skive.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if this is the
future. Do we go back
future.
tonight? I like the nighttime vibe, but I mean,
But this is
figures,
also,
the figures
apart
are
from you
speaking.
rushing over. Literally, Catherine turned on, got in 2 minutes before
Kid in
10.
school, me legging it.
That could be shifted half an hour either, one way. This is more convenient for our lifestyle, for your lifestyle, particularly because you've got to take the kids to school. But this is more convenient.
But I do like the battiness of night times.
But this is quite batty. We've got Zoe.
This is true.
We don't always get a Zoe call. First daytime stream. Zoe's on. One of my favourite callers. We're going to mute you so you can't hear us. She's as batty as they come.
Well,
Unmute. You welcome back, Zoe. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Well, let's see how the week goes.
Let's see how the week goes.
I don't think I'll be able to sustain the engagement as easily as in the evening.
Yeah, that's it. We have a captive audience in the evening. We're not competing.
Yeah.
Life.
Mate, there has to be. Go on. Sorry, Zoe. Say that again. Sorry.
No. For example, I've got another call in 5 minutes, but you know.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. I do apologise. I didn't realise we were keeping you
Taking
waiting.
up your time.
Maybe there's a compromise.
But I think it's a bit of everything is good. Change it up, refresh.
Paul says, I think radio phone-ins work best from 10 p.m, but Twitch seems different. I agree with both of those things. This is why we did the nighttime thing. And the idea was then we might shift it later an hour or two.
Here's what I'm thinking, and this is just off the top of my head.
Yes, sir.
We do this Monday to Thursday, Friday nights. And we keep it special. Possibly. But let's see.
Okay. All right.
Because your lifestyle is a good idea. Like that, we can see what's most comfortable for you, and then we'll get the best out of you.
Yeah.
I think that we need to have a very serious chat.
Yeah.
I would suggest over a meal, but we're not allowed to go out to eat because of this goddamn government is feeding us bullshit about COVID-19, the pandemic. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Zoe, go and make your call. We'll see you later on.
Thanks, Zoe.
Ta-ra. I love Zoe's calls. She's fab. We missed a call here.
It could be a Friday night thing. Couldn't it?
I've got a vibe about this one.
Hello?
Hello? Yeah.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good. Is this the Twitch stream I rang a bit earlier?
Yes, it is.
I do apologise. Sorry. I was just wanted to get your opinion on Iron Brew, and that's about it. I do apologise.
Iron Brew is a great drink that I haven't had for years. What do you think about it, Catherine?
Yeah. It's a bit like Tizer, isn't it?
Sorry, I'm going to say this. On my Tesco club card, I got my Twitch name, which is Captain Iron Brew.
You cheeky little sausage. So
sorry.
you bum Iron Brew?
Yeah, I love Iron Brew.
How much Iron Brew would you say you drink in a day?
It depends, mate, innit? Sorry, if I was going flat out, I'd go 1 can because I like to stay healthy.
Okay, 1 can to
It's
stay
flat
healthy.
out. If
All
that's
right.
flat out, I think you're all right.
Nice one, Captain Iron Brew. Well, thank you for that.
All right, then. Sorry
Cheers,
about.
bye-bye. No, don't need to apologise. I'm now going to add you as Captain Iron Brew. There we go. That's a great call. Thank you, Captain. Appreciate that. Is Iron Brew hyphenated? I think it is. Yeah, that looks better. Thank you, Captain.
Oh,
Is
now
his-
the question's come in. Is his wee orange?
All wee is orange.
No, if you drink enough water, it isn't. It should be golden.
Golden
but,
brown.
But only like it's had a little bit of lemon in, not like not like weak lemon squash.
Well, we're done for today. We're back tomorrow at 10 a.m.
You've given us much to think about.
Yeah, you have. So damn you for that. Damn you to hell. If you're a tier 2 or tier 3, whisper and you do / I think it's forward. Is that forward or back? Which is this? Is this a / or a backslash? Oh, hang on. That's a /.
Let's see if tomorrow will be better.
So you do /W TLNA and then you type your message.
It's pretty hazy. Try again. Sounds about right.
Type your message. There you go. Oh, I can't do it because it's... Oh, you see, you have to put it in speech. So do that. Tier 2 or Tier 3, and we will start getting these postcards out over the next few days. It'll take a week or so, maybe a bit longer, because there's loads. So thank you for the support. We do appreciate it. We do appreciate it. We're going to go and raid someone.
Yeah.
Now...
This is tricky, though, isn't it?
Well, it's not. I don't know what we're going to find.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to find.
We've been raiding Emsy. But obviously Emsy's...
Thank you for the bits.
It's
Geeky.
still
Yeah,
in
nice to
bed.
see you. So what we're going to do is we go to the channel and then we're going to go and find someone to raid. Ray, we got 3,500 viewers.
Thank you very much for your company. If you would drop us a follow, that would be awesome. We're going to be shifting around a little bit in the schedule, I think, in the next few weeks. So if you want to keep track of us, follow and stick your notifications on.
Oh my God, we're not going to raid this, but this is someone riding through Japan or walking through Japan.
Oh, I like
through,
this.
I think Nagoya, it seems to say there. Look at this. Oh, I love Japan. Oh, baby, I got to go back.
This is the river of Nagoya.
We're raiding this.
I'm making a song for every.
Oh, we're raiding this human
there
being.
is.
What a wonderful
I am
soul. Let's
too-
go for a tour
too much.
around Japan.
Be kind, please. You could make this person's day.
Yeah, if you like, drop a follow. If you don't like, just sneak out. No need to make a song or dance about it. It's absolutely fine.
Okay.
This is going to blow their mind.
They're going to love it.
Oh, look, we got 400 people going to go to Japan.
Karaoke. No more karaoke. Don't remind me of the. I mean, it
Oh,
was nice.
wonderful. Thank you, everyone.
Nice.
Tier 2, Tier 3s, whisper your address to me to TLNA, please. That would be really gratefully appreciated. We'll get these postcards out. Hopefully some of you should start getting them by the end of the week.
How do you know
See you
it's
tomorrow.
red?
Tatty bye.
Bye.